Yo, it's the Talk That Real podcast. Give me them air horns in the building.
I got you.
We are here.
We are back, man. We are back.
Episode 136.
Yes, sir.
Nah, man. I don't even know those sports players. 136. I couldn't even get it. I couldn't. 36.
I don't know. I'm the last person to ask about numbers.
Yeah, we ain't got it.
Yeah, the last person.
No one wears 36.
No one.
No.
It's a trash number,
It's
actually.
a trash number.
Yeah, it's kind of a whack number.
It doesn't have a ring.
It has no.
It don't.
Nobody been like, oh, I'm about to turn 36.
Yeah, no,
It
because it's
sounded
like 30, 35, and then
Right.
40.
And then 40.
Yeah, there's
And
no
then-
in between.
And then people be doing the 45, but
Yeah. 50
yeah.
at
But now
yeah,
they do
50.
the double nickel though.
Yeah,
55.
that 55.
Really?
They go high,
55?
they go high for the 50.
Yeah.
50 and
Double
55 go
nickels
hard.
Huh?
And for
Yeah.
some reason, 38 specials go hard too.
Really?
I don't remember what I did for 38.
I don't either.
What
Shit.
was I doing
Hold
at
on.
38?
Might have been going through the course. So. Well, it was around.
Wait a minute.
Was it around that time?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Weren't we all?
Damn. That was
What-
a magical
what-
age.
No,
I was already divorced.
Yeah, I
at
think I was
38.
already. I was already before.
I think I was probably out of town
38.
somewhere kicking it.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, man.
38.
Dang.
I was somewhere around that time.
Yeah.
It might have been that time where everything was a blur.
Hey, listen. From 2019 up to, I would say, I don't know, maybe.
Well,
I'm
Now.
41, so 30.
Yeah, maybe now. It's been a blur. For real.
Yeah, definitely was.
Oh, that's too funny, man. But we
Yeah,
are back. We
we
back,
back. We
man.
back,
Glad
man.
to be back.
We got our, I won't say it's a new guest. We got a special guest.
Yep.
First person back on the show for the third time.
Clap it up for
I don't
April.
even think A-Ward did it 3 times.
Yeah, because he's not as compelling.
Oh.
No, that was a joke.
Ooh.
Well,
I love my nigga A-Ward. He's actually very compelling. Actually, he really is.
on the battle rap stage.
Yeah.
Maybe
But
not so
shout
much
out
on
to
podcast.
A-Ward. I mean, he do all
I'm
right.
honored. That's my guy.
I'm honored.
Well, thank you for coming back,
Yeah, I had to
April.
fight
She's a
someone to
fan
come the first
favorite or a
time.
viewer
Yeah.
favorite, however you want to say
I'm
it.
gonna help you with your
People-
mic a little bit too.
Uh-oh,
Just
hold
turn
on.
it a little bit, the
Bend it towards your
front
mouth.
towards you.
Oh, right
I wasn't
here.
gonna say that. There you go.
There you go.
There
Okay.
you go. Cool. That way the crowd can hear you. You know what I'm saying?
So we got
I
April
thought y'all
back.
had one of them high tech mics
Listen,
where
man,
you could talk
April
in,
is my
you know.
dog.
Yeah, not this one. More direct. More direct.
Despite how
It
y'all
was
see
on-
us
it was
talk
on
to each
sale.
other on social media, that is my dog.
It was on sale, Brittany. Oh, this mic was
I
on
wish.
sale. Oh, okay.
Man,
I wish it was on
all this
sale.
was on sale.
Facts. No, we paid full price. Shoot. Fortunately, but unfortunately.
Go ahead and continue with your compliments, Rece. I was
Yeah,
listening.
you my dog. April my dog. April been my dog for some years.
A long time.
Man, almost what? Ooh,
over
over
half
20.
of
Damn,
my
it's been
life
that
for
long?
sure.
yeah, it's been over 20 because
Yikes.
we met in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
That's
it's
a
been
long
over- it's
time,
going
bro.
on
I've been out of high school 22
25
years.
of them. Yeah, yeah,
22
yep.
years.
It's been my dogs, man.
Wow.
She cool sometimes.
I know.
How you been, April? Tell us, how your day been?
I really been inside working 2 jobs. I just been every time I go out, I'm like, where you been? In the house.
All right, so we're gonna get to know you a little bit. So we
Yeah.
got this thing we do with guests now
Okay.
Uh-oh.
that we haven't done before. We just ask them a few questions.
I like it.
Okay.
Some either ors.
Okay.
Okay.
I like
so
it.
Nothing serious, nothing big. Just a
Uh-huh.
little icebreaker, you know. What
I'm
saying?
game.
That's
All
good.
right. So drums or flats?
Flats.
I like it. Clap it up for flats.
I don't get it. Like, you gotta do so much for the flats. You gotta-
That's the whole point.
Clap it up for flats.
If you don't
The
know,
meat is
if you
just
don't
right
know,
there
if you
on
don't know
the
what to do with your
pause for
mouth, if you don't know what to do with your mouth, then if you can't finagle that meat off that bone with your tongue, then I don't know what to tell you.
So
All right.
next
Yeah, this
question.
is, wait a minute. Hold on.
That's
What-
how I hold
like, what's happening
auditions.
right
we
now?
go eat chicken the first date.
That's how
That's
you
how you
hold
hold auditions?
auditions. Auditions for what? Okay.
Oh,
I'm
The
just
look
talking
she just
shit.
gave.
so
Nah,
how?
she ain't.
So
But
how?
I do
ain't just
like
talking.
flats though.
So how a man eats flats can tell you something.
I don't know. I'm just talking shit.
I was about to say I don't know if there's a
Because,
correlation.
be over
because to be
here practicing
perfectly
on flats.
honest, unless he's getting all flats,
Listen, I don't.
he better be eating the drums. Just saying.
There you go.
I don't like to share.
Man.
Okay. So,
Flats for me. I'll take flats.
I'm a drum guy. I'm a
Word?
drum guy. Yes, absolutely.
I hate when them drums be like too.
Pterodactyl?
Yeah, exactly. It'd be too much on it sometimes.
Oh man.
It'd be bones, marrow, sinews. I don't want all that, man.
Nah, give me the
Somebody got
drums.
an A in biology.
Right. I didn't know what he was talking about.
I didn't even take biology.
You can be reading.
Niggas always just say gristle. Here
Right.
we go.
Yeah, that stuff too.
Marrow.
He
Yeah.
done went on in the deep end.
I hate it when they super thick and fat like that. It'd be too much.
That's
So
what
if you
she
had to pick a
said.
place to travel and
Wait a minute.
you had between
Hey, take April's drink.
that margarita,
Yeah, take her drink.
Thanks, Mama
my
Elston.
gosh. Oh man, what's the next question, bro?
So if you had to travel, but you had a place to choose from between Italy and France, which one would you pick and why?
I would do Italy because I've been to France.
Okay.
What did you think about France?
So I went before the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
and it was beautiful. It looks
Okay.
hella trashy now. Don't know what happened during COVID.
Yeah.
But it was absolutely amazing. The architecture is it's like walking through a history book. It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
But like I've seen the TikToks of people going down
Mm-hmm.
and like how nasty the Eiffel Tower looks, and it's like
Oh yeah, 100%.
yeah, but it was not like that, like at all. when I went.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous.
See, because I went to Paris, and I said if I never went to Paris again, I'm totally fine with that.
So that's
food is
how I feel about
trash.
London.
Word. Okay.
Where did you stay in Paris?
Actually, the hotel I stayed in was like right by the Eiffel Tower. Super nice hotel.
Okay.
Like
So-
I could walk out on our balcony and see
But
the
it
Eiffel
was
Tower.
like a brand name franchise.
Yeah,
Okay,
mhm.
that's where you went wrong.
Tell me more.
Because so you want to stay like in their boutique hotels, like their
Okay.
mom and pop owned hotels, and they
Uh-huh.
have a lot of hostels, but people think the
Oh
hostels
hell
are,
no,
are-
I ain't staying in no hostel.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
People think it's bunk beds.
Yeah, yeah.
You can have a private room and a private bathroom, just like a hotel, and it's
okay.
cheaper. And you're like right in the heart of they call them arrondissements,
Okay.
the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
So
mhm.
like we were by like there was a Chinese restaurant,
uh-huh.
and
In
these,
Paris?
yes, it was fire,
We missed all this, bro.
fire.
I ain't been.
All the food
Yeah.
was ass.
And
I'm
they
mad I
spoke
had.
perfect French, like no Asian accent at all.
Word.
And the food was fire. And we were like
Dang.
right by a jazz club. Like,
Huh?
Nice.
Right, we were around the corner from the Moulin Rouge. It was amazing.
Oh yeah, I missed all that.
Had the best pizza.
I totally missed
We took
all
all
that.
the subways and the RERs, and yeah.
Oh, see, I was in there.
I'll
we
get
was
to
in
go.
the
Like,
tourist section.
I like to immerse myself in the
I like
culture.
that.
I don't
Yeah,
like
that's
to
dope. Mhm.
go.
Like the
So, like,
touristy areas,
and
like
so
where the
like
Eiffel
even
Tower
when I'm
is and all
there,
that.
I don't really speak out loud because they can
Mhm.
hear your American accent and people treat you different.
Mm-hmm.
So we just kind of because there's a lot of Haitians, a lot of Jamaicans,
Whole lot of Haitians.
yeah.
100%.
So when they see you're black, they assume that
100%. Yeah.
that you live there.
Yeah.
So I just
Mhm.
wanted to kind of be looked at like that, but we had a great time.
Yeah. I mean,
Me
I
and my
did
sister.
enjoy it. The
Mhm.
food was just ass.
I'm gonna go
though.
once my daughters
Yeah.
are in middle school because they'll get a chance. They can
Yeah,
trip over, 'cause they
they'll
in their
remember
they
that
in their French
and-
immersion school. So they'll
Word.
Yeah.
Oh, they go to Academy
Okay.
Lafayette?
Now they go to Academy Lafayette.
So
That's what's
I was
up.
fluent in French when I went. I've lost it kind of since then.
Yeah.
But I used to be fluent.
I
in
took
French.
4 years of it, but I just since when you stop using it, you just
Oh, yeah, it goes
Yeah.
away. 100%.
so I said I'm gonna take it again because I don't want my daughters knowing so much of it where they be talking shit.
They
and
be
I don't
cussing
know-
your ass
Yeah,
out.
and I don't know what the hell going on. So yeah, I'm like, nah.
Hey,
If
that's
they ever
hilarious.
say "ferme la bouche," they told you to shut your mouth.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna remember that one.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, what you say?
In English.
In English.
Nigga, what you say in English? See, yeah, I know y'all understand that.
Yeah. So at your age, April.
Hmm.
At your age, I ain't gonna tell everybody your age.
I'll be 40 in April. I'm
Okay,
proud of
so
my
at 40.
Mm-hmm.
So at 40, April, would you rather have it get it on in the shower or the car? You gotta pick between one of the two.
I'm gonna say the car, because I'm experienced in car aerobatics, and the shower
What, car what?
aerobatics. I just probably made that up, but it sounded
Aerobatics?
good to me.
'Cause we
the-
old out here.
The shower, I feel like there's too many things that could slip.
Oh, man. You
And
chipping the tooth.
like I could bust my head.
Mhm.
Something may slip into my hole. I don't know. Like it sounds like an accident waiting to happen. There's a lot of suds and soap going on there, like it just sounds like it's not.
You
Then
gotta rinse the suds
somebody's
off.
Suds
always
and soap?
somebody,
Yeah, like
You
what?
gotta rinse the suds and
somebody's
soap.
always cold because it's not enough
Well,
water.
that is true. No, that's very true.
So
yeah.
it's like
And y'all women be having the water on hell.
we do.
Yeah.
We do.
On
Man,
hell.
listen.
If
Have
it's
you
not
ever,
burning
like,
boiling.
Have you ever been in the shower with a woman? Then
Yes,
she's like,
and
you
it's
want
trash.
to get up here? You get up there. You be like, what the hell?
Or like they run the bath water.
Hey,
Man, you put foot in that mug, nigga,
Bruh.
you boiling like a damn
y'all
shrimp.
skin is something different.
It is insane.
Yes,
Insane.
It is insane.
Boiling
Yeah.
water.
I don't know how
It
y'all
feels
take
great.
It
And
does.
if I'm high,
Feels
I want
great.
it hotter.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
How? How?
I don't know. It's
Demon.
just like
Right.
it's hot. It feels hot, but it feels great.
Take your word for it.
Listen,
Y'all never had a hot stone massage? I'm guessing not.
I have.
Did you like it?
Yeah. Yeah, I like
Never
how.
got one again, so-
It
was cold.
One and
Matter of fact, I
done.
was like, them is hot as hell. Like, I don't understand the purpose.
Like you trying to hurt me.
Yeah, exactly.
like what you doing?
You are trying to harm me. What's happening?
That's funny.
What would you prefer? Car, shower?
Man. It's been a long
It
time.
depends on the car. Like, is this,
Yeah,
is this a kid? Is this a kid carnival?
Right. Car.
Or is this a Fiat?
I
Like
got-
that.
Hey, that's some right here.
I got these bad knees now, boy.
How much
Catch
leg
a Charlie
room?
horse
Is
real
there- is
quick.
there a cargo hold?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do the seats let down?
Oh, man.
Only reason I might say the car, just because the car seems more spontaneous.
Okay.
And I'm
I'm
probably
rolling.
more for that aspect of it than anything. The spontaneity, the spontaneity that comes with the car
Sure.
is probably going to be a little bit more exciting than the shower. Sometimes the shower can be
But
spontaneous.
see, if I
too.
had one of them rich people showers,
Yeah.
Oh,
that was like a room, and you got jets and coming out the
That
wall,
come out
and
of
stuff
everywhere.
like
That
that.
shower,
Oh, man,
Now, if I had that
listen.
shower in the place where we
It
stayed
was in
Denver,
Colorado?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Now that's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
But our regular nigga showers, nah.
No.
Yeah, nah, real
The
talk.
one where you got
And
step
them is
over,
like mad
the
nigga.
one you got step
Our
over.
showers is mad
The
niggerish.
one if it's in the tub, like it ain't the
Oh,
same.
yeah,
like,
no,
like,
no,
that ain't
no,
the real
no.
shower.
Yeah,
Like,
no, real
that's
talk.
a bathtub.
Yeah, exactly. It's got to be like a dedicated shower.
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
stand up,
like-
just dedicated shower. Like,
Maybe a little bench in the back.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, a little something like that.
Exactly,
Where you can be
right,
safe.
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah. You can kind of
Little
sit down.
handrail,
You
you know,
get a little,
holding
you know
out.
what I
in the
mean,
nigga shower, you got
leverage.
2 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
you got 2 minutes. Like, it's going to get exciting
Bend
for a
over
minute.
right
It's going to be
here.
like, all right,
Do a
come on,
little, you know what I
let's
mean?
get on out.
Yeah.
Get on out before we hurt
Oh,
ourselves.
man, that's
Ain't no workers' comp
hilarious.
for the shower.
Facts at all.
Which one?
Car. Simple. Yeah, shower sex is borderline trash.
It sounds great.
It's a
but
good
it's just
starter.
not.
It is a good starter.
It's a good starter. Do a little foreplay in the shower.
Yeah, and then get out.
Then get on out.
Foreplay, get out.
It sounds greater than what it is. Like, I remember
Movies make it look great. That's
said,
what
what
it
is?
is. The problem.
Movies do.
movies make satin sheets look great. Have you ever tried to fuck on some satin sheets?
It's slipping
No,
all over
but
the damn
Nigga.
place.
They look hot.
Slip and slide. They
Oh, they
don't.
actually
They
do.
I be
don't.
sweating.
But you will sweat.
Yeah,
But
you
it
will
is-
sweat because they
I'ma
don't keep
sweat
it
either
cool
way,
or they
hell
don't
yeah.
keep you warm. So it's just. But yeah,
Same
Same thing.
Bad sheets
Good.
just look good. That's it.
they look good.
Yeah.
But you definitely
He's
flying out the
slipping around
bed.
everywhere.
I'm busting your ass.
Right.
Definitely.
Ever had sex in a water bed?
No, what?
It is horrible.
Them was like out of style about time I got old enough to have sex.
I've been told by one of my homeboys that having sex with a really big woman is like being on a water bed.
I don't even know.
No,
That
he
I
he
just-
said
is
he was kinda like
hilarious.
this, you know, like
Clap it up for the big women. Clap it up for the big women. I don't even know how
I
to.
mean, not a big one. I'm talking about a really big one.
Oh, okay. Like
Yeah.
Like my
Oh,
600-pound life borderline.
that's
But if you
insane.
think about it, it makes sense though, don't it?
I don't know.
It makes sense.
Because
Being-
I'm
being
like-
that I've been in the water bed, that makes sense.
Bro, that's saying that a woman that big moves like water. That's insane.
If she's on her back and that fat gets
Yeah.
to moving, then it's gonna roll,
When that,
baby.
get that ripple effect.
Listen.
I don't know if that's how skin moves.
It
Okay,
does.
that's
You
how
know,
fat moves, not skin. I said
The
fat.
fat.
I didn't
Like,
say
it's
skin.
the fat that's underneath the skin.
That is
Get
crazy.
that Moana way.
Oh
Yeah,
my
listen,
gosh,
Next
man.
time you see a woman whose stomach is in her knees and her pants, think about it.
I will not think about it the next time I see a woman like that. No,
it's gonna
thank
cross your mind.
I'm
You're
gonna
be like,
block it
that
out.
Motherfucking make
Listen, I'm gonna be like Matumbo. No. I'm blocking it right now. I'm straight.
You ever get single again, just take a chance.
I hope I'm never single again. I pray to God I'm there. My lady probably listening. Listen, I do not plan on being single ever again. Thank you very much.
Good job.
Aw,
dog.
look
Thank
at
you very much.
Finding love.
Well, you know, the Lord is worthy. He's my shepherd. He know what I want.
Amen.
Yeah.
Lying down in them green pastures, huh?
Wait. Hey, man, move on.
I know my word, nigga.
Oh my gosh, man. See,
I
this
just
is what
told you I
happens
grew up
when April
Kojic.
get on here. This
I
is
just
what
told you I
happens.
grew up Kojic. Like, I know my word.
Oh man, the show gets real
used to shout.
unhinged.
You got a little
No,
dance.
that was my mama. I was a crier.
Oh, okay.
But my mama,
Yeah, I
though,
feel
she'll take
that.
off running in a minute.
Dancing all around.
I feel that. I'm still a crier, so
Mm-hmm.
no,
I'm
I
a
totally
crier.
feel that. Yeah.
Hey, Kojic people praise.
Listen,
They take praise and got to a whole different
that's my
No.
favorite part of the service, though.
Word?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah, get
I'll
it
be
out of
like,
here. I'm
"Let's
tired.
go."
Yeah, I'm tired.
Like,
Get
I'm
to the
tired.
preaching, cuz.
What are y'all doing?
Yeah, let's get to it.
And see, that's the part I feel
Church
like
got
praise
crazy.
and worship
They ain't
should be like
shouting.
30
They don't think
minutes.
they had church.
You know what it
Yeah,
is?
church did.
It's the line, the prayer line.
Mm-mm.
That's what makes
Mm-mm.
service so long.
I remember the first time like that I went to a Church of God in Christ church. They had testimony service. At that point in time,
I remember
I
that.
had no
Yeah.
Give
idea
honor
what
to God who's
testimony
first in my
service.
life.
So people, and we was at New Life. New Life, you just don't start talking out of order.
Oh yeah, no,
You know,
100%.
you
They
don't
mess
talk,
around.
You don't mess around. You sit down and shut
mhm.
up. So they start, is people just start standing up like, giving honor to God who's head. Like people just talking out of nowhere. I'm like, these niggas is out of order.
Yeah.
That's how I'm looking around. I'm like, what's going on? It's like, it's testimony service. That's like, it's what?
Yeah, nah, I'm cool, man. I'm good.
Listen, there's some good stuff about the Church of God in Christ, though. Like, they
This
doctrine
one lady,
solid.
she stood up one time and she testified. She's like, give honor to God who's first in my life, pastor, audience on the roster, saints and friends.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't stand y'all married people because y'all get to have sex all the time.
I mean,
She said this
testimony
in
That was
church.
part of her
Wow.
testimony?
Yes.
Testimony service get wild, boy.
She wanted to be married.
Why is that part of
And
your?
she-
What was the
listen.
What was she testifying about?
I ain't remember. I stopped listening after she said that.
The
I was
worst
like
thing about Church of
12.
God in Christ is that they give honor to when the person gonna speak, they're gonna give honor to everyone. I'm gonna give honor to God who's the head of my life, to the pastor, to all the bishops, like
First lady.
If it's anybody in there with a title, that person is getting honor
Motherboard.
at least 20 times.
Usher board,
No, thank
building
you.
fund,
Get to the building fund. Give
Yeah,
honor to the building fund.
YPWW,
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Sunshine
All
Band.
All right, so let's get into the scenario.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Says, good day, everyone. Please hide my identity.
Okay.
Is this real?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm 6 months pregnant, and ever since I fell pregnant,
Okay.
I'm imagining that in my head, actually.
and this person cannot spell. I fell pregnant. I realized that my boyfriend is more concerned about our unborn baby rather than me. Okay, I don't have a problem with him loving his child more than me, but I also need his love, especially in this situation. He's made a routine to call me at least 3 times a day about the well-being of the baby. If I told him that I'm not feeling well, he would say, sorry, visit the doctor before my baby gets hurt. He sends me money, asked about doctor's appointment, and so on. I'm grateful about that. But guys, even if we talk about everything, everything is about our unborn. We recently bought a baby car seat and put it in his car. When I asked him to place it in the bedroom because the baby is not even born, he responded by saying, everyone must know that someone special is coming. I don't know if I'm crazy, but I feel like this guy no longer loves me. I addressed the issue with him. The guy feels like I'm comparing myself with our unborn, which is not true. I just need to be emotional taken care of. What do I do in this case?
What say you, April?
So when you're pregnant, your emotions are very much heightened. You're sensitive, especially to the person who fathered the baby, whether you're with them or not, whether you hate them or not, love them or not. You're especially sensitive to their actions and their words. Okay. So while I can understand, I didn't have none of that. So I wish, because the baby's growing inside of her. So him caring about the baby's well-being is caring about her well-being. She's the one growing the baby.
Yeah, that's a good
So
perspective.
if the baby's good, if she's good, the baby's good. And so it's just probably an indirect way of him asking and checking. But like ultimately her health, her moods decide what happens with the child.
Right.
I'm also assuming this is his first child.
Yeah. He acting like that, definitely.
Yeah, that's definitely a fair assumption.
So like I kind of think it's cute. I think it's cute as fuck that he's like that.
My
And
man's
that he's so
Yeah.
involved, because
I mean,
you
niggas
have a
don't
lot
care.
of men that are not. And then like the whole
Yeah.
something special's coming, like he's proud, he's excited. Like I
Right.
remember putting together the car seat and stuff for Aiden, packing my bag, like anxiously awaiting his arrival. That's all he's doing. I just think that it's possible that she's in her feelings because it is very emotional, y'all. Or also maybe she has not seen a man treat a woman like that during pregnancy before.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe she has not had that example to know what it looks like.
Yeah.
But I think that she should just kind of relax and chill. He's dedicated. He's showing you that he's here for this baby and he's all in.
That's like, because if a man
Sheesh.
riding around with a car seat in, the baby ain't even there yet, this man all in.
He's
Nah, real
excited
talk.
as
Because
fuck.
most
Like,
men
Does
be
sound
like,
like
man, let me
he's
put this car
excited.
seat up. But like,
right, yeah.
Yeah, like
I remember picking up my little cousins before I had Aiden, and I would have their seats in my back seat. That shit would go in the trunk
quick.
Right.
as soon as I let
that's
them
hilarious.
little bastards out because I didn't want them cramping. I ain't got no damn baby.
Yeah,
Riding around
yeah.
no car seat.
That's
Cramping my
funny.
style.
Right. That man is willing to give up all his cool.
Yeah.
Because he ready to be a daddy.
Is it uncool to have a car seat? I mean, I don't have kids. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Like it's you got to get used to it.
Uh-huh.
Like you got to, because like when you trying to like you drive different. Like your lean back ain't the same when you got these 2 car seats. You know.
You drive
What?
like we do right now, avoiding these potholes.
Yeah, like you can't.
No, I'm being for real.
I don't turn on thug music and I got these 2 car seats in the back.
Man,
Like
they
I'm sure
babies.
you
Who
remember
cares?
the
Turn on
first
thug
ride home
music.
Nah.
from the hospital with the twins. Like you probably was super careful,
Oh yeah.
stopping at every stop sign, not
Mhm.
abruptly, making sure you looking around. Probably cussing out drivers who were cutting you off and speeding past you because you got precious
Oh, he
cargo
was
in the
cussing
back
out
seat.
drivers either with and without kids.
But it got worse with the girls there.
I
I'm
never.
telling you.
I don't cuss at. I'm not a
Word?
I'm not a road rage.
Oh,
person.
You get
man.
killed like that. Y'all ain't
Shout out to
seen
my
that-
brother.
Y'all
That
ain't,
nigga,
y'all
he
ain't seen
can't wait to
Beef
cuss
yet
him
on
out. Road rage
Netflix?
person.
I haven't watched it yet, but I need to finish watching it. I need to finish watching it.
Yeah, I am not a road rage person.
I used to
That's
be.
good, man.
One time I
I
had
can
it
see
so
you
bad.
totally having road rage.
Absolutely.
100%.
I got pulled over by a cop that was in front of me once. That's how me and this lady.
How the hell you
Them lights came on. We tried to go around. They
you
were like, "No,
pulled
bitch,
over
you,
by a cop
you
in
pulled
front
over."
of you? That is crazy.
I was like, me and this
Oh, my
me and this
gosh.
Arab man went down. Was it like Linwood, flipping each other out?
That is crazy. Yeah, I'm not about to do all that. Like, if we ain't gonna
I'm
fight,
not doing
I
it no
don't- you know what I
more.
mean? Like,
You
This is
can't do it
before
no
I was
more.
like 21.
oh,
I didn't
okay,
have
yeah.
Aiden.
Mm-hmm.
People get killed now.
Facts. Real talk.
So you can honk, you cut me off. I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah,
I ain't saying
got
I ain't
time
even
for
throwing
that.
my hands up. My mama
Right.
did that. She threw her hands up at somebody, like not say nothing, didn't honk, just threw her hands up. They cut her off over in KCK going to church. They shot at her car 3 times
Oh,
on her way to church
that's
on a Sunday morning.
crazy. Yeah, niggas is wilding. Y'all gotta relax out there. Y'all
Yeah.
gotta chill. It ain't worth
It
it.
ain't that deep.
That gone, it ain't that deep.
But
Sheesh.
no, man, homie excited about this baby. I think it's like April said. Oh, girls just in her feelings right now.
Mhm.
And I mean, I can imagine women's emotions being all over the place.
It's hard work making a baby.
Yeah.
Like growing, not making,
Listen.
but you know what I mean. Growing a baby inside
It's hard
of
work
you,
making one too.
It can be.
At least it's
Listen.
pleasurable. Hopefully,
Well, it's,
Yeah, you know.
I've never
depends,
made a
yeah.
baby, so I don't know.
you tried.
I wasn't trying to make no babies. What you talking about?
But you
Every
had
time you lay
practice,
down,
nigga.
you
That's what we're
try.
talking about. You-
Whether
that
you-
ain't practice.
Whether you was trying or not, thinking you trying.
Here,
Practice
let me
practice
go
and
back to
try
my
not
Kojic
to.
teachings here. Okay, God put us on the earth to procreate. Okay,
Sure.
so you was practicing, my nigga.
Nah, I was just
You just
Enjoying
never made,
the moment.
You just
Just
never
practice.
made it to the game.
He
That's
just
it.
practiced
But
his
you in
pull-out.
practice, you was good.
yeah. Hey, listen. Never mind.
Nigga batting 100.
Keep going. Listen. No, like for real though.
Nigga batting average is great on the pull-out game.
All right, man. Move on. The man is excited about his baby.
Brenda's like, that's all I gotta
Obviously,
say.
he didn't pull out.
Yeah, right. Well, he wasn't practicing on his pull out. He was trying to have a kid.
He was ready.
He was trying to get into the
He
game.
was
You know what I mean?
He was ready.
Oh
But
man.
I think it's cute, and I think
Yeah.
that she should
She should embrace it.
She should embrace it. But I believe in being transparent and vulnerable. So if she feels like she can't talk to him about that, that's
Mhm.
a problem.
Yeah.
She should tell him how she feels. You
She's probably
can't-
like, what about me?
and no digs, but men are very simple. Like y'all are not going to guess
Oh
what the
no,
fuck's
we
going
are
on in
simple.
our head.
100%.
So,
Very
and
I
let-
simple.
we
wish
have to
people
tell
would
you.
understand that.
Yeah, no, we're
even the
extremely
more.
simple.
It's
Yeah,
not. It's like it's not a dig. Like we
are
are
simple.
simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's women
1
out
plus
here
1
who
equals
think
2.
they man is cheating on them or mad at them, and he broke his PlayStation controller and he's
Yeah,
trying
no,
to
real
fix it,
talk,
and that's
yeah.
all he's thinking about all
He's
fucking
frustrated
And
day.
he's
about it.
frustrated.
Yeah, like real talk.
So just tell him.
It's fair.
Women
It's fair.
like women feel like we are mind readers,
Yeah.
and we are so far from it.
Yeah. Hell, we
A lot
don't
of
even know
times we
what's going
pay
on in our
attention
own
to what
minds
is
sometimes.
right in front of us.
Yeah, like
And if we got a problem or something we trying to handle that's right in front of us, it ain't that we don't care.
mhm.
It ain't that we trying to ignore you or are not trying to see to your needs.
Sure.
We simply are just focused on what's right in front
yeah.
of us.
Yeah, 1 plus 1 equal 2. Simple.
But they just be like, you don't care.
So, oh, I do care. Come on over here. I'll show you how much I care.
There.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'll show you how much I care.
That's
Ain't
right.
that some shit?
Yeah.
We all know what that means, ladies.
What does that mean? it means come over here and talk to me. So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
We
I
don't-
can
we don't-
listen. And you know what I'm saying?
We think about more than just sex.
Exactly. We're not cavemen
Everything that we
out
do
here.
is not trying to lead to sex.
And that is very true. It's a fact. It's a fact.
You can rub your woman back and she think you trying to get some.
Right. Like,
Like, I'm
no, I
just-
just
I'm
show
trying to
you
be
some
affectionate.
affection.
Hold on,
Yeah.
wait. That really ain't true?
Huh?
I'm serious. That y'all really don't be wanting.
Not all the time
like
that.
y'all think.
Yeah. No, like seriously, I think
But does that come with age?
possibly.
Okay.
But I do think a lot of women think
I
that
think it's
men
come
are
with
just
care.
like sexual deviants out here that just want sex all the time and want nothing else. Like men want to be cared for. They want to be listened to. Men have feelings. All these things.
But I think it depends on the woman because it's like I was listening to something earlier that said, like you can tell when a man wants you for sex or he wants like your soul, like wants to get to know you on that
You
level.
want your soul.
And how-
Not
how-
like
how-
I mean like
That soul.
I don't mean like Ursula on Little Mermaid or no
Right.
shit like that. Like
I'm gonna snatch your soul.
snatch the shit out of you.
Yeah.
But like whether they really want like a genuine connection and get to know you as a person,
100%,
and develop
yeah.
that connection,
That relationship.
emotionally, mentally,
Absolutely,
and all that,
yeah.
as opposed to just trying to get in your pants.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I think like Rece said, would you say it comes with care?
Yeah, it comes like if you care about her, like just touching her changes everything.
100%.
You just want to touch.
Yeah.
Like it ain't got a touch don't always have to lead to sex.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so now do we want sex? Yes.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. We ain't trying to shortchange act like we don't want it a lot.
Yeah.
Often.
But women be wanting it often too.
Yes.
Especially like most of my girlfriends are older than me, so they've been in their 40s for some years.
Uh-huh.
It's something about the 40 age that I'm kind of scared of being single because my girlfriends have turned
Yeah.
into some horn dogs. Like,
Word.
but it's something about our libido. Like,
Mhm.
they literally want it more. They are hornier more.
Mhm.
Like, I have girlfriends who walk around with extra pairs of drawers in their purses because they just be on.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Ain't that trash though how it works for men and women? Like as women get older, they want it more. As men get older,
Y'all
our
get
sex
on-
drive kind
Y'all
of
get on metformin and shit and can't.
metformin.
I'm about to say my drive ain't dropped yet.
Yeah,
so,
my drive ain't definitely ain't
I
dropped.
still
yeah.
want it just as much as I want it in my 20s.
As much as I can get it.
Like
you
I'm
know
still
what I
like,
mean?
yeah,
yeah.
like bring it on.
A lot of y'all's male
I'm-
counterparts ain't taking care of themselves health wise like that. So
Well, that might be true.
Hey, that might be true.
Yeah, that might be true.
Getting
But you know, you start getting older dudes, they have to deal with like ED and stuff.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of that is because
Thank you,
their
Lord.
diet, their health.
Nah,
No, it is. It's like
I'm
their
thank-
Ain't my story.
I'm just praising the
But,
guy right
yeah.
now. That's
yeah,
not,
but
that's
it's
not
like
my,
their
that's not my-
diet, their health,
Knock
and
on
then
wood.
also men don't understand that every time they ejaculate, they're taking time off their life. Like seriously,
Huh?
Yeah, you're not
Say that one
supposed
more
to just be
time?
coming. Every time you ejaculate, you're taking time off your life.
How so?
I'm
Yeah, I
serious.
really want to know. Yeah, how
I'm
so?
about- I'm about to
It
go
was.
over y'all.
I was reading. I'm not about to even pretend to get into the science
About to
behind
die
it.
real quick. I got 2 days.
Meaning like that.
I ain't got much to all that. Get
Cause
my-
y'all
get
ain't
my
made to
affairs
just
in
be
order.
out here just like coming 10 times a day.
Yeah, you ain't. Nah,
10 times a day is insane.
No, some
there's
people
some
don't.
out
There's
here
some dudes
who-
out here like
Yeah.
huh? I ain't
And then
lying.
they
Like,
wonder why they
man.
can't get it up or
I
why they.
had a homie that was obsessed with masturbation. Like he had,
Hold on, what?
Oh God,
he
I'm
went and
scared.
bought this toy. That was a pair of lips.
Oh, God, no.
And he was like, "Man, ever since I bought this, I don't even when I go home with my lunch sometimes."
He said what? He go home on lunch to
Damn.
get the prosthetic mouth?
Yeah,
What that mouth do prosthetically?
man. Hey, listen,
That's crazy.
that's crazy.
Y'all know that white boy who did that song with Chris Brown, the parody song.
oh,
he's a comedian.
what's
Yeah.
the dude's
That he
name?
has a show on.
I know you're talking about. I don't know.
Have you seen that? He has a girlfriend, but he has like this prosthetic. Like
Yeah.
it's like a woman's ass bent
Uh-huh.
over.
Yeah.
And so he'll be fucking his girlfriend and can't get off. Like he'll actually go, this gnat's driving me crazy.
Yeah. It's been in here for like 2 days.
There it
And I
is.
can't get it.
I got it.
quick
Oh,
ass.
man. Look at the Lord.
Yeah, can I get a
That was
something?
quick. Yeah, a little-
Oh, I said, do I got it on this bag?
Yeah, we know you. What is this?
This is a bag for the camera.
Put it on my weed bag.
Oh God. okay, little bug. I'm gonna put you down here.
R.I.P. homie. Thank you.
Hey, April got after it. Like,
Man, I've been
get out of
talking-
here.
They keep
for
spraying my fucking
2
face.
days.
Oh man,
Them things be
they
have no
are
respect.
annoying.
They like they smell perfume.
Oh
Like,
man, and Cologne. You know
I didn't know
what
what
I mean?
the fuck I was saying.
you say he had a little prosthetic ass.
the fake booty.
But he would be fucking his girlfriend, and like he would wait till she go to sleep, and he would like go finish. Like the only way he'd get off is by fucking this silicone. Yeah,
That's a sick man.
Damn, that's too
ain't
bad.
that crazy?
Yeah, that's too bad.
I'd never want to ever.
I don't want to get to that point ever.
Yeah, like how can
nah.
something that is plastic?
Get you off more than something that's real.
Yeah, nah.
But I
This
also
girl should
imagine,
leave.
like,
Dang.
do you wash it?
I guess you got to.
Ooh. I would hope so.
Ugh.
Yeah, I would leave it at. I don't even want to think about it. Never mind.
That's
Never
terrible.
mind.
Because he would just throw it in the closet. Like, I'm serious. If
So do you bust it?
Get in this closet, you whore.
Like, because he would hide it from her.
That's
Do you practice
crazy.
your pull-out game still there?
First of all, if you got a silicone booty and you still pulling out,
Pulling out, busting out.
like that's insane. Like, come on, that's
terrible.
craziness. Get it together.
That is terrible.
Yikes. Moving right along, man.
But yeah, like they do say from health things, like a man should not be doing that as much. 'Cause
Yeah.
Even with masturbation, because like with that, for even men and women, the ideally like I'm just trying to get off.
Uh-huh.
So when you consistently practice on getting off quick, it's going to mess with your performance, and then they wonder why
Yeah.
they can't last in the bedroom
Okay.
because their mind has been trained to let's get this over with as quick as possible.
Yeah, that's true.
Because ain't nobody sitting there trying to play with themselves
but it's
for
true.
hours.
Which is why,
Yeah.
like, for instance, that rose toy is
Yeah.
dangerous to women, and they don't realize it because it
yeah, I heard a lot
desensitizes
of people.
your
Yeah,
clitoris.
100%.
Yeah, and so like it's going to be harder for you to get off, and like there's women who have had nerve damage, and it may
Yeah, 'cause
so
a
it may
nigga mouth
repair over
can't-
time
can't
or
do
not
what
at
that
all.
toy do.
Say what now?
I was like, because a brother mouth can't do all
Cannot.
the motion.
Oh,
Cannot.
Not
yeah,
repeat
nah,
the
I can't
motions
do
of
that.
that.
It's
Yeah,
not
nah,
natural.
It's not
yeah.
natural.
It's just not.
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah.
But the
So-
same with men, if they, jacking off too much, lose sensitivity, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's same consequences.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's unfortunate.
It is very unfortunate. How did we
Like
get
I,
here?
like I know homies.
I know
that-
we were just talking about a
that-
pregnant,
that-
a
that
6 month
asked for
pregnant
some
woman.
pills.
Maybe we were
What
talking about how
happened?
they
I said, I
got
know
there.
a couple of some homies that around same age and they having problems.
Well, I actually know dudes too who just kind of will take like a pill just for extra little umph.
No, they set up shit at the gas stations too, though. Them
I'm
little-
not buying
Ain't
no
no,
gas
yeah, I was
station.
about to say, ain't no way I buy
Ain't-
nothing from no
Seriously,
gas
I
station.
have
I ain't not about to go up and
I
fill
have
up
no- I have
66.
girlfriends.
Roy extra eyeball.
Or
nigga.
not.
Right. That
Like
motherfucker's
they,
not
um,
approved.
I had a girlfriend who used to buy these. It was like a pink pill, came just in a one little pouch,
Mhm.
and it had like a cat or something on the label,
Uh-huh.
and it was like for your libido or something. Like it wasn't
okay,
anything
yeah.
that was medicated, like FDA approved or
Yeah.
prescription.
Mhm.
It was just like shit.
Girl,
that
better eat your
go
fruits
to-
and vegetables
Yeah.
and call it a
Yeah,
day.
real-
No, for real,
exercise,
though.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
When we just talking about prebiotics and probiotics.
yeah, no, we was.
No, for
we
real.
absolutely was.
You
Yeah.
gotta take care of yourself out here.
Yeah, you really do, man.
Right,
You really
gotta
do.
take care of yourself out here.
Dang.
And we just went all off.
I know, right?
All right, is you rolling?
Yeah, is you rolling? Yeah,
Yeah.
we get the music. Yeah.
Is you rolling? Is you rolling?
That went off the rails.
Hopefully we help somebody. Take care of yourself. I'm pulling up.
Somebody said, I ain't pulling up, I'm pulling out.
You rolling? What if that was the song?
I'm pulling out.
I'm pulling out. I'm pulling out.
That's your next thing.
I got it.
That's insane.
I ain't having no kids. I'm pulling out.
Oh my God.
Listen, I knew how to get pregnant one time. Okay.
Say
That's
what?
it. I knew how just to get pregnant one time.
After that, you like no more.
I listen.
Oh man.
How be
dude.
women walking around here 4, 5, 6 kids?
I don't
Like
see
more
how-
power to
how
you.
do they
I
do
don't
it?
know how they do it. Like mentally,
God.
financially.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Financially,
financially.
I don't know
Especially in
how
this
they
year
do
of
it.
our Lord 2024.
Daycare.
It's
You know how much
expensive
it
to
costs to feed
breathe.
a baby in daycare.
Oh, it's
Today?
a mortgage payment.
It's like $210, $225 a week.
Yeah, see, nah.
That's one.
That's a one kid.
Oof.
And then let it be 2. You might get $50 off the second kid. So you're looking
Listen.
at $400 a week.
Yeah, I'm not seeing kids in my
When the
future.
twins first
Yeah.
came, and we started before my, God bless my mama.
Mm-hmm.
Because before she said she was gonna take it, and we was looking at prices and stuff for
Yeah.
them, we was both looking like, hey, one of us might as well come off our job. That's how expensive it was.
Yeah.
For
And
two.
that was what, 6, 7, how old girls say?
they about to be 8.
Damn.
Mm.
Yeah,
They about to be that.
8 in April.
Dang, they about to be double
No,
digits.
they were born in a great month.
Yep.
Sheesh.
Yep.
Dang.
But like daycare was so expensive, bro, that we was like, and you start calculating what you had to pay, what you were saving, driving to work every day, and
Yeah.
doing all that, you was like, somebody might as well not work. That's how expensive it was.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was crazy. It was crazy.
I can't imagine.
And then when they get this
another
age, when they
child
start
my
getting
mom.
into all these activities,
Yeah.
Oh, listen, I just had to buy
Yeah.
Aiden new karate equipment. That shit was
Break is in
$300.
Taekwondo, so outfits.
Not to mention the
Yeah.
tuition. Not to mention belt testing.
Every time they belt test, they
tournaments.
charge
Oh,
you.
yeah. Huh?
Yeah, every time.
Why you get charged for a belt test?
Man, I got to pay $60 every time she belt test.
Good Lord. Yeah. I don't see kids in my
So like
future.
next, so
Mm-mm. It's too
And then the
expensive.
uniforms.
tomorrow I
got
got to pay on the 5th. I got to pay $150 for for her going, and then she tests on the 8th.
Yep.
And
I
that's
pay
$60.
$150 a month too.
Yeah, it's
Word.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And then then you
I think I'm
have
good.
the warm up. So you don't want your kids to feel left, and especially like I'm a single parent, so I don't be wanting to feel like Aiden has less than other kids that have two parents. So
Yeah.
when they have the jogging suits, the hoodies, the
want
t-shirts,
them
the
to have
different
all of that.
things,
Sure.
the equipment bag, like
Yeah.
I be wanting them to have all that because
Mhm.
I don't want him looking at other kids like, and maybe that's my hang
And
up.
that was $200
Yeah,
Good
for
Lord.
the bag,
man.
her sparring gear.
Mm.
$200.
That
the
gone.
bag was $35, the equipment was $300.
It's ridiculous.
Because you have your helmet, your
Yep.
chest guard, your shin guards, your whatever goes over your feet,
All the stuff they're
your
gonna grab up, we got
gloves.
to buy again anyway. Once they get bigger.
Yeah,
Yep.
y'all got it. Y'all got it.
And speaking of getting bigger, they keep their feet get bigger.
Oh.
They shit you like one day it fit, next day's capri pants. I don't understand. Then
And I'm splitting it, so I can imagine
Dang.
what April going
and
to
then
do.
like
Half the
on
burger,
nights he goes to practice, he eats 2 dinners. It's like he eats dinner,
then he's hungry.
then he's
otherwise.
hungry
Oh,
again
yeah,
because he
that
don't
makes
work it
sense.
all
Yeah,
off. So he
uh-huh.
coming home looking at me, and we having that P Diddy stare off like that one meme.
Right, yeah.
Like
what's for dinner? And I'm like, didn't you eat dinner?
Yeah, daggone.
yeah,
man.
bro. And it's like, so when when I see people with 4, I'm like, how?
Yeah.
How do y'all do it?
No, thank you.
Got to be some government assistance or something.
Like,
Hey,
for
get it how you
real.
live.
Like, I ain't mad at him, but
Sheesh.
I'm like, nah.
But
I'm
even
good.
then, somebody could have 4 kids and they still want you to make like $35,000 a year to get any kind of assistance.
That's crazy.
That's poverty. Sure.
Right.
No, it's less than
That's
poverty.
less.
Yeah,
You
that's
got 4
crazy.
kids, 35,000. 35,000 a year is hard if you're
Oh,
single.
yeah, you poor.
Like unless you're like living
Dang.
at home for free
Yeah.
Right,
and
yeah.
not paying. I mean, not a grocery, not a
Daggone,
utility.
man.
That's crazy.
Maybe a car payment, and now we ain't talking about today's car payments. We talking about like you driving a
Listen, I've been looking
1995
this week. I'm
Pontiac
like,
Grand
good
Am.
God.
Yeah, it's just too expensive to live these days. Kids and all.
Let's talk about
Sheesh.
something else. I'm getting depressed.
Right.
Is you rolling, B? You got one?
Let's go, man. Here we go. And I just lost it. And I brought it back. Okay. Now, I'm going to preface this.
Mhm.
All right.
This is from a woman. Okay.
Okay.
This is what she says. Clear my throat. There is no such thing as women's intuition. We gather data over a period of time, and when things line up with said data, we say, I knew it.
I'm rolling.
He said, I'm rolling.
Now, I'm not rolling with the first part.
Okay.
Do I feel like there's no such? I feel like everybody has some type of intuition.
Okay.
I do feel like that. And I feel like women are intuitive.
Mm-hmm.
I think most women I don't want to say lie. Most of them be lying. When they just be
said,
like,
I would just say it.
when they be like, my intuition told me this. Because most
Sure.
of them, you didn't seen something,
Uh-huh.
or you didn't heard something,
Mm-hmm.
or
Some kind of behavior that may have,
some
yeah.
behavior,
Uh-huh.
or your own trauma
Okay, fair.
or triggers
Sure.
have made you start feeling something, and it's getting labeled as intuition because you have a feeling. Not understand that you have a feeling based off something you already been through,
Okay. Okay.
and that's not
Okay.
intuition.
Yeah.
Because where the intuition when
That's
they,
PTSD.
right?
No, for real.
Like straight
I mean,
up.
for real.
No, seriously though.
Like-
I hope because to me, intuition it's a very they say it's a thin line between love and hate.
Uh-huh.
There's a thin line between insecurities and intuition. Very thin
okay.
line.
Okay.
Now, with that being said, I think intuition, I look at it as discernment because
okay.
I come from a very biblical Christian household. My
Uh-huh.
mother has dreams.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And remember, I told you who I dated at Southeast.
Who was that? Call him out. I'm joking. Don't do that. Yeah.
I'm not. When I was in high school, I dated a guy who I was a senior. He graduated from Southeast, like class of maybe 2000, 2001.
Yeah.
And
he
I didn't.
He graduated in 2000 with me.
One?
Yeah, no, 2000.
2000.
Yeah.
Okay. So we were dating. I did not know he had a child like
Mhm.
until a couple of months in.
Okay.
He had like this 5-month-old baby. And my mother had a dream, like, and this is back in like 2000, 2001, 2002.
Mhm.
So we wasn't dealing with like all the technology and the how nosy and intrusive
Mhm.
everything is. She had a dream. We were at Cinemark on the Plaza, me and him,
Okay.
and that there was a woman there who saw us, who started acting a fool, and that there was a baby involved.
Okay.
And she asked me, she said, "Does he have a child?" And I was like, "No,
Mhm.
he did."
Yikes.
And so, like, I think that I know as I've gotten older, I used to be scared to pray and ask God to remove people from my life
Mhm.
who were not meant to be there and to show me people's true intentions, because I would be afraid of losing the person. And in retrospect, it sounds stupid.
Nah,
Because if
it's
they're not
real.
supposed to be there,
that is
they
very
shouldn't
real.
be there.
Yeah.
And the quicker they're out of your life, the
I pray that now.
your heart may break, but not as much as maybe if you held on to him for another 5 years, right?
Very true. Been there.
So I've definitely gotten to the point where if it ain't what God has for me, like, I have no problem. I prayed last night about a particular man. I said, God, if he's not for me in this capacity, not even, I don't care if he's we're meant to be 2 years from now.
Sure.
But right now, I need you to remove him from my heart in that way.
Okay.
Because I can't deal.
Yeah.
I'm weird. That's real.
Or if this friend's not for me.
Sure.
Like I have lost a few friends in the past couple of years, but I have actually had to pray, and I had people prophesize to me who told me, like, there's a lot of people who you don't even know personally, who are rooting for you, who love you.
Yeah.
But you have people who are very close to you who are snakes in the grass.
Mhm.
And before you get elevated to where you're supposed to be, and before God gives you everything you're supposed to have, they got to get up out.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing for me that God don't have for me.
I ain't mad at it.
Period. Like,
Yeah.
listen, I cuss, I drink, but at the end of the day, I don't play by God.
I ain't
But
mad at it.
I do think that when it comes to people who are spiritually in tune, you gotta be careful. You cannot play with them
Mhm.
because God will show them things and they will see things.
And these dreams be real.
And them
bro.
dreams be real. She called it out so specific.
Yeah.
She described what he looked like, and she had not met him.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it be real.
Yikes.
When I remember there was a guy I dated a long time. We broke up. Over the years we stayed in touch. I got pregnant with Aiden and whatnot. We reconnected when Aiden was like 1, and we dated for 5 years. My mama was like, "Why are y'all not further along, engaged, married, or whatever?" And she asked me. I had never thought about it. Was he married? And I was like, no. So, I mean, I had met his mom and stuff, but previously, the first time we dealt with,
Yeah.
that nigga was married.
Damn. Good Lord.
Like, it don't matter how far fetched it is. If Carolyn says it,
Yeah.
Some people got it.
Some people got
Some
it.
people got it.
Yeah.
like my cousins look kid all the time and be like, she on the main line. Like, if you need a prayer through, call Carolyn.
I done had dreams that
Yeah.
became like real.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And definitely when it's something about that I know I ain't been thinking about, or
Uh-huh.
somebody pops in, that I done had scary stuff where I'm like, man, I can't tell this person this.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like straight up, like it's real. That's the thing. Like what I feel like with intuition, I feel like if it's truly intuition, it's hard to you don't have a really logical explanation where it came from.
Okay.
Like,
So are you saying intuition is supernatural?
I ain't necessarily saying it's super. It's a feeling,
Okay.
but it's
A
hard.
supernatural feeling?
It's hard to explain
I
what
think,
it's-
but like discernment though.
Yeah.
Like, because some people are given the gift of discernment, and I think that that's different. But I think when it comes to like the question that was asked, I do like I'm like 75% wanting to agree with her because it is, we gather facts, like we gather data, we know our man's moves and how he moves and how he reacts and acts to things and like. But it does play a lot into insecurities.
So what do women think when a man says, "Why ain't your intuition told you I'm unhappy"?
Listen, that's because she's not paying attention to him.
Right, and so that I think that's the point.
She's worried
is
about
that
her and how she feels in the situation.
And I think that's the point because a woman will say, "Yeah, my intuition told me you was
Yeah,
out here
I seen a dude
bad,"
posted
but
it.
it's like, yeah, but your intuition didn't tell you that I was unhappy either.
Deep inside, she knows.
Oh, just don't care. Is that what you're saying?
That or there's a lot of people who are entitled out here who think they got it like that. They think that they pussy so great, or they so fine, or they got this body, or they whatever. that none of that stuff. There's a lot of self-serving people out here. Period.
And here's the other thing I feel like is with it. If I tell you my intuition is telling me that you're doing something, I get to talk about you.
Okay.
If my intuition telling me you ain't happy and it's because of me, I got to talk about me.
Yeah,
No,
that's tough.
And see,
that's tough.
That's where accountability comes in.
Ooh, that's tough.
And
Most people
even
don't want to talk about them.
It's tough.
even at our big age, there's so many people who don't know how to hold themselves accountable.
Sure.
And
Absolutely.
own their
yeah,
shit.
100%. Yeah.
Like, hey,
it ain't easy.
I fucked up. That is my fault.
Right,
I own
yeah.
that shit. My bad.
Yeah.
I did not mean to do that.
Mhm.
But they'll find every scapegoat, every excuse to throw everybody else under the bus, except for owning their shit.
It's very true.
That's real.
It's very
And
true.
I don't understand. It's so easy to own your shit. It's actually
Is it
like,
easy?
to me, it is.
Okay.
Because it's freeing.
Once you start doing it, once
Yeah.
you begin to own it, you'll understand the freedom in
It's
owning
freeing.
it.
Sure.
It's
100%. Yeah.
When you don't own it, you fighting a battle that you don't really understand that you fighting the whole
Yeah.
time that you not own it.
No, that's real.
But most people can't see it because they're so comfortable always blaming somebody else
Yeah.
for where things are.
You fighting against yourself and your significant other.
And that's just like the people walking
too
around who
much.
are pretending to be somebody they're not.
Yeah.
Same exact thing. It's like, and a friend of mine just made a post and I commented. I was like, people don't understand how free it is just to be yourself. Like,
Yeah, no,
just
that's
to
facts.
authentically be
That's
you.
real. Yeah.
There's
That-
nobody
it's
else
freedom in
like
that.
you.
It was so
like,
much
why?
freedom in that.
You have to put so much
100%.
work into faking and being somebody else that
Absolutely.
you're not. Like,
Mhm.
just be you.
And trying to be what everybody expects you to be. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of rolling with old girl. Like
I am
Like,
too. Like, I don't know
people
about
gather
100%,
facts.
but
Yeah.
I'm
like if you see me moving funny,
Mhm.
you can't be like, oh, my intuition tell me you up to something. No, the way that I'm moving is making you feel like I'm up to something. It's a
Mhm.
difference.
Sure.
Then you're like, oh, my intuition is telling me that you doing something. Like, no, you see me acting different.
Yeah.
So instead of be like, hey, I noticed you acting different. What's up?
Yeah.
Let's
Mhm.
have a community. Let's talk about it. Let's
Right.
communicate.
Yeah.
You
So-
want to?
What do you do? Because this is actually happening with me right now. What do you do when they tell you it's nothing, we good? But you used to hearing from this person every day, talking on the phone to this person every day, and they just
I mean, at that point, you just got to call it what it is. And I think that's just like, hey, you're telling me that we're good. Your actions are not saying the same thing your action was saying a month ago.
Yeah.
This is how you would, you got to bring it to the forefront. This is what you used to do a month ago. Now you're not doing,
did that.
and then it's like, okay, if you're saying we're good, then why change? What has caused the change?
I
Mhm.
definitely did that, and it was like, there's nothing you didn't do nothing. Like, we're good. And I was like, you know what? I give up. There's nothing to give up on. We're good. You didn't do nothing.
No, because it's
but
like,
but it also could be I had to step back and think they could be going through something.
but
Yeah,
that's my
that's
thing.
true too.
And
Mhm.
and I'm saying that's
Especially
why.
men.
That's why it's
Y'all
like.
fall back.
That's why it's like, okay, this changed. Something has changed here. You're saying we're good. So I can accept that we're good, but there's still something wrong.
Mhm.
So if you're telling me we're good, then at least I'd rather you be honest and say, hey, we're good. It's another natty. But something else.
I know it was just by Brandon, and I was about to
Yeah,
smack
that's
him
why I'm
beside his
swinging at
head.
that mug.
But I
But
don't want
something
his
else-
girlfriend trying to hunt me down.
like,
to
"What you
find
doing?
me
What
for
you
smacking
doing?"
her nigga. I was protecting him, girl. I had your
Hey,
back.
that's hilarious.
Okay, it could have been a mosquito, and he would have walked with a
Right.
big
Lyme
ass.
disease. You know,
You know
what I mean?
But it's
Ebola or some
if
shit.
something is going on.
There it is. You see it?
Yep, there it is.
Mother.
It's like he heard you. It's like, yes,
Right. Like, here I am.
you rang.
Like, why not just be like, hey, we're good, but I do have some things going on personally right now that has caused me to kind of fall back, but it's
Mhm.
not us. I'm just dealing with this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they say, I know you want to know more. Right now is just not the time. I'm not in the space to talk about it. And that has to be respected.
Uh-huh.
But people can't communicate like that.
And I was just about to say, and it takes a man who's willing to be honest to say
But
that
it
too.
takes a woman that's going to accept it at the same time.
And that-
100%.
Because most people want
Yeah.
to press you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so I just made the decision to fall back, and also realize that it could be God answering a prayer.
I mean, it could be that too. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
And I'm in the same point in life. It's like from whatever, like, God, if it ain't for me, cool.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I ain't saying stuff don't hurt. Stuff like you ain't like, just in this season, it's like I'm cool. If you meant to rock with me, rock with me.
Yeah.
If you not,
Mm-hmm.
cool. And you notice a lot of that type of stuff when you fall back from some things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like real talk.
You think it's about getting older too, though?
Yeah, you just want peace.
Yeah.
Man,
And
listen.
you want stuff just to flow. You don't want to force no relationship. You don't want to force no friendship. You don't want to force no job.
Yeah.
You don't want to force nothing.
Put
And
no
you
price
want to
on
be
peace.
around genuine people who are for you.
Yeah.
100%.
And you know what I'm saying? Who are not just going to be there when shit's good.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
are going to like hold you up when shit ain't good. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And so like I said, like I don't want whatever God has for me, I want. So if
Mhm.
that means you can't be in my life to get it, then guess what?
That's it.
So do you think women use the word intuition as a scapegoat
I think
to
I think
not communicate, to be like, hey, this is what I know, this is what I've been gathered?
I think that in a lot of cases, not all, but I think yes. I think that I just wish a woman would be like, hey, you turned your phone off. You sent me the voicemail. You did whatever, like XYZ. This behavior's not different. What's up? Instead of being like, I'm just feeling like, no, you know
Here's the
exactly
facts.
why you feel that way. Like, I need you, like, because I'm the kind who'll be like, number one, you did this. Number two, you did this. Number three,
Mhm.
you did this.
Because then
Like-
that explains your feelings. Here are the facts that have made me
Yeah.
feel this way.
Yeah.
Sure. Mhm.
And then a dude has a chance to really be like, I can communicate with the fact that you give me.
Yeah. Mhm.
And you can say, hey, these are the facts, and these things that you have done have caused me to feel this way.
Yeah.
Now I can discuss my whatever thought process or whatever went to the things that I've done
Mhm.
to help hopefully bring some clarification to it.
Mm-hmm.
To say, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't really make you feel that way. If
Right.
I did that and made you feel that way, that's not what I was trying to go for. So I'm sorry. Let me
Mhm.
try to be better here so you don't feel this way.
And I'm gonna tell you why that's the better approach. Because when the approach is, yeah, my intuition is telling me something is going on, you might be doing something because, I feel like you're moving different, it starts to feel accusatory. And so a dude is gonna go into defense mode if he ain't been
Definitely.
doing nothing.
Right.
And then he goes into defense mode, and then the woman will be like, oh, see, now I know you're doing something because you're getting defensive. And it's like, well, you're accusing me of doing something that I'm not doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, I'm going to defend myself.
Because the dude's going to go
it's
right
a
to
never-ending
fact.
cycle,
When
unfortunately.
you like,
but
well,
with
my
facts,
intuition is telling me
yeah.
you're doing this. We're going to be like, doing what?
Right, exactly. It's too open-ended.
and then
It's
we're
too
gonna
broad.
ask
Like,
you,
what does that even mean?
What have I done
Yeah.
to make you think that?
Right.
And then if they can't bring you facts back, we don't give a damn about your intuition at that time. We like you
Yeah.
tripping.
Right. Or how you feel, honestly.
But also to be devil's advocate though, like I've always I say a lot, like my perception is my reality, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it might not be what's fact, it might not be what's actually happening, but it's how a person perceives things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a lot of people's perceptions be fucked up.
And see that and
All the time,
and
people's
that-
perceptions
and
be effed up.
That's where it lies with me. It's like we all have our own perception,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and that perspective should be respected by the other person.
Sure.
But the person that has that perspective has to also understand that my perspective may be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like I may perceive something
A
this
lot
way.
of times it's going to be wrong because
Absolutely.
the thing is that people got to understand that who we are at this age started from when we were little. A lot of our mindsets and the way we think of things
Facts.
that what came about by the time we were 12 and 13, we were already locked in
shaped.
with that shit. Like we really were.
Crazy.
And so like our perceptions could be based off of trauma.
100%. Yeah.
It could be
Most of
based
the
off of
time
childhood things we've gone through. And like one of y'all said PTSD, that shit's real.
Yeah.
You could be getting to know somebody and everything's going great and they say something that sounds
Triggers
just like an ex.
Right. Yeah.
Or do
They
something
that feels familiar.
Yeah, that feels familiar,
Mhm.
and it takes you right back to that space.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
that's why I don't feel like people understand when they be like, "Oh, that triggered me." You're triggering me. Like, if I'm triggering you, that means there's something already in you.
Right. Yeah.
Like that I didn't put
But
there.
there's
Right,
nothing. The
exactly.
thing is, there's nothing wrong with being triggered because people have this thing that I'm healed. Healing is a constant process. It doesn't stop. So when
I'm gonna clap it up for that. Yeah, no, keep
It-
talking.
it's-
April, you
it's,
got
you
it.
know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
so
clap it up for that.
you'll
man.
always be triggered, but what are you gonna do with it?
Yeah, no,
Right.
real talk.
How do you respond to? The
How do you
trigger?
respond to
Mhm.
it? Because there's this
I ain't
thing.
responsible for you.
It's it is E plus R equals O, or E plus R. What is it? Influences O. That's what it is.
Sounds like
so
algebra.
events,
I don't understand.
like an event plus
Yeah.
your response
Uh-huh.
influences the outcome.
Okay.
So like when something happens, if I jump out the bushes and say boo, the way
Mhm.
you react to it is your personality, is who you are.
Okay.
how you respond to it. We always have a choice to choose how we respond to
Yep.
things.
Makes sense.
So,
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
you jumping out the bushes to me may piss me off,
Sure.
but that doesn't mean I have to yell and cuss you out and call you out your name.
100%,
I can
yeah.
choose to respond differently,
That's
Right.
totally
and that's
true.
going to influence how everything works
That's
out.
real.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's
So
real.
like that's what people have to like realize, that we don't have to I'm just the way I am. No, bitch, it's
nope,
not.
it's a reason you're that way.
Real
It's
talk.
not.
All of them.
Yeah.
And that's not a
and think about it,
justification.
it ain't just bad. Like the good things that influence you, the good ways that you act, still
Sure.
come from the same places.
100%. Yeah.
Like what you find enjoyment in, it comes from somewhere.
Yeah.
Like people, it ain't no such thing as just the way you are. No,
Mhm.
we've been shaped and molded by
Mhm.
life.
100%. Yeah.
By
Nah, real
life,
talk.
life events.
Yeah.
And the only way to kind of get out of that and help is to be able to open up to try to see things from other people's perspective.
Yeah.
To have the
Absolutely.
mindset that, you know what, I could be seeing this wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But most people don't want to think like that.
Yeah.
But sometimes you don't realize to think like that. Like you don't even realize,
Yeah.
like, because you don't see yourself how other people see you. And like one thing I'm always like, I've learned to pray and ask God to show me the things that about me that aren't right, that I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because sometimes we don't realize how fucked up we are.
Facts.
Or
Ooh,
even
buddy.
asking family and friends, like, hey, like,
Why you need some
I
real
feel like I'm
friends.
good.
Man,
You
listen.
need some real
bruh.
people around you that you can
Mm-hmm.
listen.
That'll call you out when
Yeah.
when you ain't being right.
That's real.
That's
Me?
good stuff, man. I didn't know my Is You Rolling was gonna, you know
That
what I
was
mean?
good.
Like,
April,
make us
you got is you rolling?
go down the rabbit hole.
That was a good stuff though.
When I was talking to your, cohort about here,
Cohort.
I was telling him, like, I recently, in the past few days, I've dived back into online dating, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've wanted to be in a relationship, for a while, and my last relationship was about 4 years ago. COVID happened, dealing with shit. But I feel like maturity wise and like my mind and my heart, I'm just now in the past couple of years at the point where I know I could be somebody's wife,
Mhm.
and I know I would be beneficial to a man
Okay.
and not
okay.
not tear him down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
I've seen your growth.
believe it or not, I've learned, like, I talk shit. I can be submissive. I know how to watch my mouth. I know that sometimes you ain't, some things you don't need to say.
That's big
Some things
growth.
can wait.
You.
And learning how to pick your battles is a beautiful thing.
It is.
It keeps
Absolutely.
peace in your life. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Ooh, April.
I've had, shut up, nigga. See, you'll have that devil on your shoulder that be trying to pull you back to where you were. Don't let the devil hold you back, okay? But I've seen a trend where there's guys interested and they think that they meet you online and that they can invite you to their house,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't know them, you never met them, and I don't get how we're in our 40s and think that that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was telling Brandon, like, y'all didn't watch Dahmer.
Right.
Nah,
Like,
real
but
talk.
for real, like, I'm a woman. Like, at the end of the day, no matter how tough I think I am, a man could whoop my ass and take advantage of me easily.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, like,
You wanna
why
know
that's
if we rolling
okay.
with inviting somebody to the house that
Yeah,
quick?
like,
No,
Yeah, I'm
And
definitely
she
not
could be
rolling with that. That is
crazy.
insane. Facts.
she could.
That's for my protection and hers.
yeah.
I
Like,
get-
because my thing is, like, as a dude, because of like reasons you just said, like, I'm a dude, more than likely I can overpower you.
Mhm.
So it's like you could have a woman out there that's just on some wild stuff. I invite her to you invite her to your house or whatever, and she call her dudes, her homies, cousins or whatever over. Like, oh, he got some nice stuff. Rob him.
No, that
You know
that
what I'm
happened to a
saying?
homeboy
Like,
of mine.
See, that's what I'm saying. Mhm.
That happened to a homeboy of mine, and
Yeah.
like we dated for a few. Well, he ain't even a homeboy anymore, but
Mhm.
whatever. But when before we started dating, he told me that, like, when we started dating, he told me that the first time he came to my house, he had already figured out like 3 ways to get out of my house if he needed to.
I ain't mad at
And
it.
he told me
Yeah.
that there was a chick that he, was getting to know. She invited him over, but something just told him that something wasn't right.
Mhm.
So he had his homeboy follow him over there,
Intuition.
sitting in the car.
Yeah.
He went in there. Not even 5 minutes later, some dudes came to the door.
See, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
And he texted him.
Mm-mm.
And that's the only way he was able to get up out of there. And so, like, I don't think like that. I wasn't raised like that. So, like, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
So wanting to
No,
set
that's
somebody up or
insane.
want to harm somebody. But it's like, how could you think it's okay? Like, I
And-
live here. I rest my head
Right.
here.
Yeah.
Like,
Real
I don't
talk.
want
Real
you
thing
knowing
from
where
a
I live.
dude's perspective. Most likely, not all the time, but a highly time. if a dude is meeting you anywhere and online, whether he met you in the store, wherever he met you, and his first meet and trying to engage with you is inviting him to his crib, he's just trying to get some. That's the reality of it.
Pretty much.
Mhm.
Like, I'm just being 100.
Yeah.
Man, like, I've been there.
Oh,
like,
he's
so, like,
come through.
yeah,
Yeah.
come through. Like, he's not most of the time when a dude is really, and that's why I say most of the time, because there are dudes that's like, hey, I want to cook you dinner and sit down and have a nice meal, have a conversation with you. That's all they want. But for the most part, if a dude ain't trying to take you out, and I ain't saying it got to be just take you out to this expensive restaurant.
Mhm.
Sure.
But on their first few dates and stuff, while you in that get to know phase, if he's really looking to get to know someone and not just be a physical thing,
Am we boring you, Brandon?
the
No. It's my bedtime. You know what I mean? Sure.
the first invite ain't the crib.
Yeah. No, that's crazy.
It just really ain't. If the first invite in the crib, let's watch a movie, eat, and have some drinks and all that.
Mhm.
He's hoping, even if that ain't like he want to get to know you, he's still hoping that night is ending
Hey, listen.
in some ass.
Inviting a woman to your crib and then like offering her drinks, that's a red flag, my nigga.
And
That's
I like
crazy.
unless that's what y'all both own. Like,
I mean, if y'all both just trying to get it in,
like,
all right,
if-
cool. That is
like,
what it is.
like if y'all have had
but-
these conversations, y'all done kind of went back and forth and had this type of banter.
Sure.
Mhm.
Then like I don't come on and have drinks.
I'm
or
talking about day
But
one
as a
conversation.
dude,
But if
like,
they
protect yourself as a
like,
dude, because
you
that's
reach-
crazy
yeah,
to be
you
like,
reached
don't
out to
offer a
me-
girl drinks
You reached out
because
to me
she
today.
can say anything at that point if she
Yes.
get drunk.
Like you reached out to me today in my inbox on this app, and you want to. And my thing is, I have a gun. Okay.
You look
know
like
what
you
I'm
have a
saying?
gun. What kind of gun you got?
It's a 9,
She about
a Ruger.
I think she about to blow a hole in the
But like, you know what I'm saying? So like, you don't know.
Yeah,
what
not
I'm
real
capable of.
talk.
But
I'm
it's so
saying.
many women.
Cause have I got out on
unfortunately,
a date and had my gun in my purse?
As you
Absolutely.
should.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
Anytime
For
I've
real.
been to a girl house for the first time,
Oh, yeah.
I'm strapped.
Yeah, I'm bringing it.
Like,
And I don't know any man who wouldn't.
and I let it be known.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't care. We about to get on. This going right on the dress.
Yeah.
just in case. Hey, I ain't mad at it. I ain't
Once
mad
you
at
walk out
it.
there, like, you strapped. Yes.
Yeah.
You know what you own.
Oh,
You
man.
gonna make sure. So
That's
if you have anything
hilarious.
planned, you might want to call it off.
Hey, listen. And, even if a chick invited me to her house, I'm not going. I'm gonna be like, no, we got to meet up in a public place.
And-
I don't know you like
Yes.
that. I don't know you like that.
And my thing is like, I'm a homeowner. I can't break my lease and move out. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
real talk.
you know, like
That ain't how that work.
I'm stuck here for a minute, you know, and then especially in this economy. But like,
Man.
my child lives here
Yeah.
and resides
See?
with me.
See?
Like, I'm
Mhm.
single. I don't have. I mean, if there was a man in my house, I wouldn't be dating. But you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no male figure here that's going to protect me.
Yeah.
So why would I
Mhm.
invite you to my place where I reside, my
They
peace,
just trying to
my
get some.
sanctuary?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like,
And that's what makes me want to get right back off. My friends
Yeah.
be like, put yourself out there.
like,
Fuck
no.
it, man.
If that's what they on that first inbox, that's what they on.
I might have to meet somebody like.
But
while
see,
I'm
the
doing
problem
one of my
is-
jobs.
That's funny.
Unfortunately, the problem is there are plenty of women like people be like, I can't believe men do this and hop in the inbox for the first time and this is what they talking about. This is what they trying to get some. The reason they do that because there's been plenty of them women that have accepted
that have
that.
gone for it. Yeah.
So now it's so many that have just gone for it are women. You know, it used to be a time where most women value sex to a higher regard than men,
Mm-hmm.
but now it's kind of even.
It's about balance. Yeah.
It's about balance where
Mhm.
women gonna go for theirs, they gonna get theirs off, they gonna sleep with who they want to with no
Facts.
regard.
Yeah.
So it's like now men could just
I'm
slide
just
in the
not
inbox.
built like that, and I just don't. I don't get it. I
Yeah,
really
but
don't
I'm
get
telling
it.
you, men can slide into a woman's inbox and approach her like that, and she be on it too.
Mhm.
Like if she's attracted to him, she like cool.
But then, so the thing about navigating the dating world now is like you don't know. Like I feel like I can only follow my heart and what's true to me because there's people who fucked in the first night who've been married for 20 years.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it
And
works.
there's
Yeah,
people who
that's
waited.
true.
There's people who waited 3 dates or 5 dates or
Sure.
whatever and smashed and they never saw each other again.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's like you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't
All
know.
I can do is go what's comfortable for me. But what I'm not gonna do is be a 5'2" woman
Mhm.
Right.
going to some man's house
No, real
who
talk.
and be taken advantage of.
Yeah, that's
That's real.
crazy. That's
Real.
insane.
Or end up not making
Yeah.
it home to my son.
Exactly.
No, I am not rolling that.
Yeah, I'm not rolling that
Yeah.
off.
that at all.
No,
Like,
that's crazy.
If a dude is trying to do that, it ain't
He's
safe.
just
first
trying
of
to,
all.
yeah.
And it's a red flag. And I ain't
Like-
gonna say that you
Twice
should.
today, y'all. Twice today.
I ain't
Yeah,
saying
that's
you
crazy.
should abort online dating, but just understand you're probably gonna go through 80% of that to
Right.
find the 20%
To find, yeah.
that ain't on there.
For
That's
Which
real.
makes me want to just deactivate because it's just like, ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you're
get
gonna have
it.
to weed through a lot of that.
A lot of
you know,
BS.
to find the good stock.
Yeah, real talk.
I
Man.
must have like a mean ass face or something because I got friends that go out and catch niggas every time they go out. I just must be sitting there looking like, nigga, I will kill you if you talk to me.
Are they a little easier? Don't come never mind. Don't answer. You got your friends.
so
might be
I don't
listening.
look
shit
at
is you
them like
rolling?
that.
Yeah, what shit is you rolling?
Don't answer. I just thought about like you can't answer that. Your friends gonna watch this. They'll be like, "Girl, I ain't easy."
You know, but like, well, meaning like men will step to them and be like, hey, like, I
Mhm.
like how you look and I have your number. I would love to take you out.
Hmm.
That shit.
They may seem more approachable,
Yeah, but like, I feel like I smile shit.
but like you're bubbly once somebody gets to know you. If you're just sitting there, you don't just sit there and smile.
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
you don't.
Because he's like a crazy person. You just
Right.
sit there smiling all the time.
Yeah, it would.
You was mean
But-
the first time I seen you.
But also my like just chill face looks very mean.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to help that because when you're just like subconsciously sitting there minding your
Sure,
business,
yeah.
you're not thinking, smile, bitch, smile,
Right.
smile.
Yeah.
You look mean,
Just
bitch,
cooling,
smile.
yeah.
Like
Hey, that's hilarious.
some eyes with your eyes. Do something. I'm just sitting there like, nigga, I will stab you. Don't come over
Damn.
here.
All right. And there lies why they go to the friend.
Right, exactly. What you got, man?
All right, is you
What
rolling?
God
Mine
has
is a
for
lot
me is
lighter
for
than
me,
y'all's.
Reese.
Y'all
man.
You hear what I said? I said, what
rolling?
God has for me is for me, Maurice. Yeah, I called you Maurice today.
Hey, man, listen, man, my Reese Nichols don't know me about that.
His last name is no.
Damn, yeah. Social security number, address.
Okay.
Is you rolling? This guy says, I don't care if I have to take PTO.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if I get a mark on my record on my attendance at work
Shit. It's
Or-
a nigga.
or a strike.
Facts.
I don't care about any of that. There's no way in hell I'm taking this shit at work. Is you rolling?
I'm not rolling. My stomach ain't set up like that.
Now, here's the thing.
I'm not.
I got a pretty pitiful stomach. So, my stomach is like raggedy. It's the worst stomach ever. So, I'm definitely not rolling it with that because if I gotta go, I gotta go.
Like,
But
you ain't
if
gonna
I
make it
have the
home.
choice, yeah, exactly. If I have the choice, then I'm gonna go home because it's like
Listen.
it's comfortable being at home on your own porcelain.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't
When
like
people
public
say they hold
restrooms.
it,
They're
I'm
the
like,
worst.
how?
Yeah, public restrooms are the worst. So I get it. I
I absolutely
get it.
have to go.
Listen,
Yeah, and I'm going at work.
most jobs have toilet seat covers.
Sure.
Fan of them. I'm also a woman, so I carry a handbag,
Mhm.
and they sell the little travel packs.
Yeah.
So what I personally do at work is, the blunt effect spray.
Who?
Yeah.
A blunt effect spray. It's like a spray. It's
What'd
like
you call it? Bun effects.
blunt effects.
Oh,
Yeah.
blunt effects. No, I've
Yes.
never heard of that.
Yeah.
So there's like it's a little
some of it.
spray. It's like people have that little poopery spray.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
But
terrible.
I'm not. I already I buy a blunt effect spray.
Mm-hmm.
I keep some in my purse.
Mm-hmm.
So if I feel like I have to go like that, I spray a few drops in the toilet.
Sure.
Go.
Oh, that's where it goes.
That's what the poopery supposed to spray it in the toilet.
Yeah.
Poopery.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
And then
Poop.
and if it's
That's
serious, I will clean myself up as much as I can. Go
Yeah.
get a napkin, wet it in the sink, and go back in
No,
the
I mean I
bathroom.
feel you because
I'm
I
just
hate
saying.
public
Or
restrooms.
have
I
like-
I
or
just
have
don't like
wipes.
dookie unless it's at home. I didn't want to take a dump in my girl's house. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
That's when you
just,
know you're comfortable once you
yeah, it's like, man, I ain't trying to take a dump at your house. And she looking at me like,
But
dude,
I
you're
think
a
it
maniac.
depends
but
because there's people who say they're gonna go take a dump and be gone for 45 minutes.
that'd be me.
So my
I would've sit and scroll some social
Ryan and
media.
Tyra would
I'm
tell
gonna
you,
chill,
Reese,
rest, wait till my legs fall
Ryan
asleep.
laughs at me because you would never know I poop because it's just as fast as when I pee.
You just get in there and get out.
Like seriously, I don't know if it's the way I eat. Seriously,
Yeah, I like to chill on the
No,
toilet.
like if I'm at somebody else's house or somewhere, it's quick.
Yeah,
I'm
you
trying
gotta
to
get
go
in and out.
get it
Yeah,
out.
you
like
gotta get in and
literally,
get out.
I'm
Yeah.
not sitting there pushing none of that. Like
Yeah.
literally, I gotta go. It's done.
The
Like
diet good. It's just
for
flowing
real.
straight through.
I hate doodling. It's just the worst. I hate it. I wish there was another way to get rid of our waste. It's the worst.
Why is it the worst?
why is the worst?
Because it's
relief.
filthy.
It's
It
it's like-
stinks. It's filthy. I feel like I should take a shower
Why don't
afterwards.
we just have my prebiotics and probiotics?
My stomach good. My stomach is great. I'm very regular.
It don't sound like you got an infant stomach.
No, listen, I'm very regular, but still, come on, man. Y'all know taking a dump is disgusting.
I'm regular until I go out of town.
Listen.
Something about being out of town.
When I'm out of town, I'm stopped up.
Like, yes.
Word,
like,
really?
Like for the first 3 days.
My stomach is like, bitch, you're not in a familiar place.
Like,
interesting.
My
it's scared. Something scared. Oh,
yeah.
no.
Like by the second day, like I had to kind of tone down on how much I eat.
Yeah.
Because I start to feel uncomfortable because my mind is not registering to my body. My mind is saying, nigga, you ain't in a familiar spot.
Yeah, that's funny.
And it's just like,
every
but
single
it tells
time.
me I'm hungry.
Yeah.
But it ain't nothing passing through.
Yeah.
It's crazy. When I'm out of town, I got to at least be there almost 3 days before my mind realizes
no, but for real,
you got to go.
Every time I go to Jamaica, I'm like that. But Jamaica's different. Like I act, my stomach gets really upset. Then it calms down. But like when I'm out of town for some reason, it's like my body won't let me go.
Interesting.
But with that being said, taking a shit shouldn't be messy. If you're eating correctly, that shit just slide.
No,
right
and I'm
out.
not saying it's messy. I'm just saying in general it stinks.
You don't feel it.
It smells awful.
Like
I hate it.
Hop in the shower.
Come again?
You want to hop in the shower?
I do. I want to hop in the shower immediately after, just because it stinks.
You know what? It probably sucks to be a man because like we can walk around with wipes in our purse and things
I
like
got
that.
wipes. Yeah.
But like you like that's a lot of shit to carry in your pocket.
Listen, I'm about to start carrying a fanny pack, backpack, something.
When it was sling.
Yeah, 100%.
Got
Like
the
I'm gonna
dude
take
wipes.
some dude wipes to my girl's crib, like all of that. Like seriously, because I don't know. I hate having to do it. I wish there was a way to just like make it disappear. Like, why didn't God think of something else?
You want one of them bags?
Lord Jesus, no. What do they call it?
Worse
Colonoscopy
you
bag.
everybody's house
Yeah.
and then the toilet don't want to act right. Now that
Stop
is
that joint up?
worse.
And that was brown water sitting at the top of that joint.
I figured out how to do it now, so you got to.
Oh, I know how to plunge.
Yeah, I don't even plunge.
Wait,
Like
You take the
you
lid off
courtesy
the toilet.
flush.
Huh?
You take
Got
the
a
lid off the
courtesy flush.
toilet.
No, so what you like? Definitely they got a trash can, right?
Huh?
So if I tell you how to do this, you can force water down the stool. Like so, I didn't have to one time. Take the trash can,
with water.
yeah, fill the trash can up with water in the restroom and pour it so it can force it straight through.
You never pour water down the toilet to flush it?
I mean, when I was a kid, that was a
No,
long
that's
time
how
ago.
you. That's like if it gets clogged up, that's how you force
No,
the
I
water.
get it. I've done it before, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like,
So if I'm at somebody's house, it's like either go if they ain't got no plunger sitting in here,
So
and this is easier than
my
the plunger.
question is, what if there's trash can?
I throw it on the floor right now to like.
that's crazy. That is insane.
Hey, it's better than walking out talking about,
That
hey, man.
is insane. That is in
Put the
freaking
trash
insane.
on the floor. The trash on the floor right
Hey,
now.
Reese, that's crazy.
What I'm supposed to
I mean,
do?
I get it, but that's insane. And that's why you courtesy flush, bro.
What is a courtesy flush?
As-
So what I'm
it's coming
saying,
out
like,
and
yeah,
it's
it's
going
coming out
down.
flush, and then that breaks up the smell too.
Yes,
yeah,
it
I
does.
do that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So it's like you drop a little
Your
flush,
shit
drop
must
a little
smell
You cannot
flush
wipe
because my
it.
shit ain't always just smell
It's
it.
but you
shit.
can't-
It's gonna smell bad. Like, what are we talking
But you
about?
can't wipe 15 times and then put all that shit.
Man, you wipe until it bleed.
You know, I'm talking about, no, what I'm
I
saying
need to see
is,
the white. I need to see
you need to, but you need to flush. You can't keep putting 15
Yeah,
white
no,
on
no,
paper.
no.
You need
Yeah,
to
so
break
you
that shit up.
wipe a couple times.
Man, so
flush
everybody
it.
water
Yeah,
pressure
100%.
ain't
See, that'd be the problem.
Yeah,
The
that's
water
thing.
pressure,
Everybody
you
water
know,
pressure
you
is
never
not
know the
created
water
equal.
pressure's
when the
fucked
water
up
pressure
until
is
it matters.
so weak, when that water pressure, no, because I check before I go in. I flush the toilet like, hey man, let me check this water pressure. Just to make sure, you know what I mean?
You
Because that
find
water
out-
pressure is trash. It's like,
Yeah,
hey,
it's
I'm gonna
like-
just go home. Like, I don't want. I just hate it. I hate it all. It's terrible. All of it is terrible. I hate it. I don't like it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate having to do a number two anywhere I'm at. Public, I don't even like doing it at
You be
home.
panicking.
It's just more relaxing at home. That's it. I hate it. It's the worst.
That shit just going around, ain't going down. You like shit.
When literally. Literally. I hate all of it. It's trash.
They probably in here like, why this nigga running so much water?
I'm trying to think.
nigga running mad water.
But you know, I think I'm different because I'm very in a relationship or whatever. Like I'm not about to just lift my ass cheek and pass gas or nothing. But like,
No, that's disrespectful.
we're people. Like so, like if that were, it's never happened to me. But I'd be like, hey, had to go poop, bathroom stopped up, don't know what to do. You got a plunger, I can take care. Like I'm not about to be.
Yeah.
Listen, you know if he likes your ass or not.
If it's that bad, I'm gonna just go home. I tell my girl like, hey, I can feel my stomach This is about to be a massacre
What is it gonna come
in your toilet.
Home gonna be home. You just gonna have to.
We're going to have more than one bathroom.
That's why you have more than one bathroom.
Yeah, no, real talk. Like, this is about to be
You can,
a murder scene.
Do whatever you need to do to that gas bathroom.
You know what I mean?
You ain't coming in
Right,
my
no,
shit.
real talk.
Shit.
Women be
hate it.
possessive over their bathroom.
Oh,
Like,
100%.
go downstairs for all that. Like,
But that's fair.
they don't go downstairs with theirs.
Well, I mean, hey, they do more stuff in the bathroom. Man, we take a shower, we take a dump, brush our teeth, we're done. Like, it's not that deep for us.
Have y'all ever dated a woman who was trifling in the bathroom?
Nah.
Like when you say dated, like nah, like I see that on
Yeah.
quickly. I'm out.
Yeah.
Well,
real talk.
not dated, but like involved. Like y'all went out on a date or you smashed or whatever, and you just see she has trifling bathroom behavior, so you're like, I'm good.
Mm-mm.
Because I'm probably going in the bathroom before we get to that level. Like if I know I'm about to smash, I'm going to the bathroom.
Like I've been in I lived in a college dorm.
Like
so
somebody invite me to their house and I think it's about to go down, I'm probably gonna go to the bathroom, wash my hands. Like I gotta make sure. Definitely if I ain't been home. Like so if I showered before, but then we've been out for a minute.
You don't take a whole bath in the bathroom?
I gotta make sure I do that before. If I like,
So you taking a whole bath?
yes.
I mean, I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it at all.
I gotta make sure I'm straight.
I feel you.
So if
yeah,
I walking in to make sure I'm straight, and this bathroom ain't straight.
Listen, I remember being in college, and of
that
course
text
I
to
shared.
Jaws, like call me, act like it's an emergency.
Seriously.
That's hilarious.
You see some like even now as an adult working in corporate America, our women's bathroom on our floor is so fucking trifling.
Mm.
Like I don't understand how no one has doesn't have the natural reflex to turn around and look to see if they drip pee somewhere. I'm serious. Or blood. So I saw that last week. Or like I remember being in college, went to college with a bunch of white kids and going to the bathroom and there's drawers on the floor with a pad still in them.
Well, that's
Once you've done cleaning,
just
bro, you see
barbaric.
Yeah, but like
That is very
but
barbaric.
it's like I don't understand like who raised y'all.
Yeah, that's beyond trifling.
Yeah.
But
But
we
you'd
got a
be
company we clean
surprised.
for it now, and it's full of grown people, and they
Yeah.
have to literally put signs up that says
Yes.
"Please flush."
Or
We
even
grown.
Yeah,
even at
that's
this big ass
insane.
age, I'm sitting in the bathroom and hear you flush and don't hear no water at the
Just-
sink.
Yeah,
just
no,
walk
that's
out.
real. Yeah, I see
COVID
that.
didn't teach you
yeah.
nothing.
Man,
Not a
listen.
damn thing.
All right, we gotta get to this main topic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We gotta get to this main topic. We just
all over the place. Good God.
I'm sorry. I tend to
All
have that effect on
so
people.
we're gonna get into the Catfish Chronicles.
Yikes.
Right?
Oh Jesus! Let me finish this drink.
We're gonna talk about catfishing, right?
Sheesh.
So I do feel like that the definition came down a lot since the original definition of catfish.
Which your post was pissing me off because people were saying shit, and that is not fucking catfishing.
Yeah.
I started to write a comment and deleted it because I didn't feel like arguing with nobody.
Yeah, because somebody catfishing is almost faking your whole identity.
Yes.
Sure.
That's the whole definition, is that you put on to be a completely, totally different person.
Mhm.
If they put a real picture up, because like if y'all seen like definitely like heavier girls,
Mhm.
you'll see like chest up. That's
Sure.
that's most of their pictures. Like
Yeah.
they ain't giving you full body work.
Uh-huh.
Like that's a good indicator. If y'all don't know that
Or heavy filters.
like yeah,
Crazy heavy filters.
So like, but if they show up and it's really them
uh-huh.
and they just heavier or something else, then they told you something different. You just been lied to.
Yeah, that's
You
not
really
catfishing.
didn't get catfish.
Okay.
Catfish is when somebody pretended, used other people's pictures, then did all this other things
It was somebody totally
to
different.
pretend to be somebody totally different
Uh-huh.
than what they were.
Yeah,
That's what catfishing is.
Mhm.
So a lot
I've
of
never
times
been catfish, so.
a lot of people that was putting on the status, they was really talking about people basically just lied or
Or
said
yeah,
they was 6'1" and they was really 5'8".
or the hat fishing thing.
Yeah.
Catfishing.
Or they wore hats all the time. And, and I get it. Like,
Rece.
Hey, listen,
I'm
I embrace my
giving you
baldness
shit.
now.
Yeah, right.
I might have
Real
had fished a couple times before I embraced it.
talk. Oh, man, you had fish before?
I mean, I didn't take, like, when I first started thinning, you didn't ever see me without, I didn't even have no hat off.
Hey, that's hilarious.
It was just like, I'm covering this
But what's
up.
crazy is when y'all finally decide to let it go, y'all be looking good.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was just like, came to the point where like, nah, this ain't it.
Yeah,
Like-
I remember. I remember.
But I don't say I didn't have the hatfish, but at the time I first started thinning and all that, like it was like right at marriage, and even then she was telling me like, you have to let this go one day, and I was still trying to hold on, you know, like no, like
Your wife tell you that it's time.
Right, just cut it as low as possible. That's what we gonna do.
Yeah,
like
trying to
hold
hold
to my
on.
hairline.
Nah, let it go.
You know, then
Shoot.
finally, like after the divorce, I was like, yeah, I think she was right. It's time, let's let this go.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It was time.
So that's really not like you're just being lied to.
Mm-hmm.
Like if somebody told you they was 210 and they showed up 280, you just got lied to. You really didn't get
That's
catfish.
funny. Sure.
Because
Okay.
it's still them.
Yeah, it's still them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It just they try to present to you a better version of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Why do y'all feel like though? Let's talk about like catfishing before we get into April's story of her catfish.
Mm-hmm. That's what people came to listen for.
Why do you feel like people do it? Why do you feel like people even lie or catfish? Like, why do y'all feel like people? I mean, obviously
insecurity,
people
self-esteem,
Yeah,
entertainment.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe they didn't think it was gonna go that far.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mental illness.
That's a good one. No, that's a real good one.
Like, there's really, I mean, there are reasons. It's not really a justification for it, but I feel like it could be a number of things. I felt mine was for research.
Wait, you catfished?
I was catfish.
Oh, okay,
I
got you.
feel like
thought
his
you were
reason
saying
was for
your
research.
reason. Okay, got you. Interesting.
Mhm.
Like, what you got to do if you're on Facebook, you got to go to those pictures with others.
Yeah.
That's where you got to go.
Because those are the pictures that we didn't approve.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
picture somebody else tagged them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Uh-huh.
And most times somebody tags you in the picture, I only care about themselves.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they like, oh yeah, I look good. I ain't worried about how you looked in the picture, right?
Yeah, yeah,
For the most
yeah.
part,
Mhm.
that's where you can find out
Bingo.
the other like the real stuff. That's when you see
Right.
the person tag caught off guard and stuff. You're like, oh, you missing little teeth there.
Oh,
That
damn.
side tooth missing.
Hey, no, real talk though. Somebody don't show their teeth much. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They
if
just
a person
smile with their
never
mouth closed all the
smiles, it's
time.
like,
But it's not even about
that
them
yuck
never.
mouth.
It could be them never smiling, but you can tell somebody if somebody has fucked up teeth by the way their mouth holds when they're not smiling.
That's
oh
funny.
damn.
No, seriously. By the way they hold their mouth, because you have people who
Said they
have
got
really big
gorilla mouth.
overbites.
Like nigga, I don't like the way
or
you hold
buck-
your mouth.
or buck teeth. Like seriously.
Oh, yeah, see
by,
that little
by the way
overbite?
somebody
Yeah.
like, or say
Mhm.
if somebody has a really bad overbite from sucking their thumb. or
Ah,
their teeth,
yeah,
you can tell when they
yeah,
close their
yeah.
mouth. Like
Mhm.
even though your mouth is closed.
No,
way
you
you
can
hold-
definitely tell with
Or
stuff like
just
that.
like you can tell when people don't have teeth when their mouth is closed.
Yeah, I guess that's
No,
true.
you can.
That's funny.
Because of the way their lips,
Yeah,
you know,
nah,
sink
real
in
talk,
and stuff
yeah,
like that.
mhm.
So it ain't about smiling, but it was a nigga trying to talk to me for a couple years. I knew that nigga didn't have teeth, but from the way he
That's
held his
funny.
mouth, he never smiled, but he didn't have to open his mouth. I could tell.
I was like, send me a smiling pic.
It's fair.
But you know what fucks
It's
me
fair.
up? I get so many compliments on my smile and my eyes.
Mhm.
And so why would you hop in my inbox and you love my smile and you know you have 5 feet of plaque built up on your bottom row of teeth?
Did you say 5
5
feet of
feet.
plaque?
I ain't been to the dentist ever.
Yuck.
And they have the nerve to have dental insurance.
Oh man, yeah, no, you got to get it together. But yeah, why people catfish? I don't know. Liars
What do you think are some signs?
that you're being catfish.
Yeah.
I think, and again, I've never been catfish, so I'm just kind of,
Excuses.
yeah, stuff like,
Never
we've been
look-
talking for, a month now. Can you send me a picture?
Not-
Oh, it's always an excuse.
It's not even pictures because they can send pictures.
Because most people got
can we hop on
abundance of
FaceTime?
pictures.
Oh yeah, FaceTime. There it is.
Or video
yeah,
messenger,
FaceTime. Yeah,
or
yeah,
like
yeah. Yeah. Can
shit,
we meet
like
up?
Google Meet, whatever. Like
Yeah.
because nowadays it's like granted, like getting I'm not saying plane tickets are cheap, but shit, you can hop on a flight. This for nothing.
Yeah,
next to
nah,
nothing.
real talk. Especially long distance. It's like when you have a long distance thing going on, like FaceTime, stuff like that, it has to be like a thing
Mhm.
more often than not. So if you never want to FaceTime, yeah, more than likely, you would do. You think you talking to Brandy,
Because
you talking to some man named Hank. You know what I mean? through the text.
Most people nowadays, kind of like April said with her online dating, people are quick to want to meet up.
Sure.
They're quick to want to see you. Definitely, if the conversation is good.
Yeah,
You're having
absolutely.
great conversation. People are
Mhm.
quick to like, hey, let's go out and let's, you go do something. Come
Mhm.
through with something.
Especially if y'all both local.
Mhm.
If they are hesitant
Yeah.
on meeting up, or they consistently cancel on you,
They said, I know I'm ugly.
like you might be
In
want
real
to be
life?
skeptical.
That's crazy.
You might want to be if they're hesitant, like are canceled multiple times.
Yeah,
with some BS reasons.
Yeah.
You might want to be skeptical.
Yeah, you might be being catfish.
You might be getting catfish.
Dang.
You know, and then sometimes people who's trying like to hide things or not show, they'll ask you a bunch of deep questions to kind of try to get to know you on a deeper level.
Yeah.
But everything the answer they give you is like real vague. They ain't trying to give you too much detail about them.
Yeah.
Because they ain't gonna be able to keep up with all the lies.
I like that because you can be personality catfish.
That's real shit.
Yeah.
And then I've learned one question that I no longer answer is what kind of man are you looking for?
I hate that.
Or what kind of what are you
What
looking
type of
for in a
person are you
relationship? What
looking
kind
for?
and so I stopped answering that, and my
They
answer
try to
is
become that.
show me what you got, and I'll let you know.
Yeah.
That's
show me
real.
what you got, and I'll let you know.
I ain't mad at that. Yeah.
Because a lot of times when you
try to be
answer a
everything you
question,
said.
people try to
Yeah.
become what you say.
That's real.
Or try to act like at least they got what you got together.
Right. Yeah. That's very true.
It's like, nah, just show me who you are and we'll just determine
Yeah.
if this fits or not.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, because you're already meeting the representative anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
because until stuff really happens, you're not seeing a real person anyway. Like everybody cool. I ain't gonna say everybody. Most people cool when everything is cool around them.
Right. Yeah.
Like you in the beginning, everything is cool. All stuff is going smooth. Everything is happy. I ain't got no beef or nothing like that. Everybody look good.
Yeah.
Not everybody. A lot of people. Most people. But then when beef come, it's like I want like how people handle when they angry. You don't know until they angry.
Man, real talk.
And you know.
You might fool around and get choked.
no, for real. And you'd be like, who the fuck are you? Did I even really know you?
No, real talk though. It's true. Yeah, I think it is very important to try to see people in different facets of what do you call it?
Cause I done got angry and got outside my own damn character before.
Oh, you choked somebody?
No, I ain't never put my
Yeah, I
hands
know
on
you ain't never did
I
that.
ain't
Yeah.
But some things that flew out of my mouth that I wish I'd have never said.
Say some sideways stuff.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you say? I'm joking. Don't tell us.
No, but that's real though. As soon as you say that shit, you be wishing you could just hit the rewind button real quick.
I didn't call myself right after and be like, you know what?
Yeah, that was out of line.
That's out of line.
Yeah.
Like that ain't what's up.
But was it a catfish though?
No.
Yeah.
I ain't never catfished.
Like a personality catfish.
No, I ain't never catfished anybody to make myself seem like I'm something that I'm totally not.
Yeah.
I think I've probably fell victim of being too real sometimes.
I could definitely see that. No, I could definitely
saying
see that.
too much.
I can absolutely see
damn, I should have held some of that something to my damn self.
I can absolutely see that.
Just get to talking too damn much.
Reverse catfish.
Yeah.
I've done that. I
much.
take terrible pictures. I think I look better in real life. My pictures are awful. I look like a monster in pictures.
You think so?
Okay, that's an exaggeration. But I do think I look better in real life. In real life, meaning like in person. I take terrible pictures. I already know.
You look like a politician.
Well, I am running for office. That's a lie. I'm not.
I was getting ready to ask. There's that margarita kicking in.
So tell us about your catfish story. Let's get to it. Yeah. That's what we came for.
Picture this.
I'm picturing it. My mind's eye.
2011. So no, I had my son in 2010.
Okay.
And I knew when I was pregnant it wasn't gonna work out with his dad. And I was very adamant about him. I used to date more so a father for him.
Okay.
As opposed to a husband for myself because I really wanted my son to have a father figure. And I feel like it didn't matter. I didn't matter in that. Like as long as he had a good role model. So you know how you get like on Facebook and you get in these groups or just in general. And just as you expand your reach, you get to know people, and you probably just people I've been cool with on Facebook for 12 years. I've never met in real life.
Okay.
But you've had like real life conversation with them. Y'all got to know each other. Y'all watch each other's kids grow up on the internet. Like y'all have like some type of like relationship, right?
Sure.
So I was in a Facebook group, and there was a guy in there, and I used to date a lot like older guys, like 15, 20 years older than me, right?
Damn.
Yeah. And so he was older than me, and he just me having my son really put a toll on my self-esteem.
Okay.
Because I was that girl. Like I had a good job, I had a nice place to live. Like friends needed money, I was the chick they borrowed money from. Like when I had got pregnant with him, like I felt like I was too good for that. Just keeping it real.
Yeah.
And nothing wrong with having kids, but I never wanted kids originally. And I love, like, AIDS is the best thing that ever happened to me. But like, whatever. So he took interest in me, and we had a really good conversation. There's nothing like somebody who can make you laugh, make you smile, things like that. And we just like we would always send pictures back and forth. Like we text and talked all day long. He would send me flowers to my job.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah,
Come
and
on
so
now.
like I really got to know him, or so I thought, and his older 2 children by a previous marriage, and his younger son by a previous relationship. And so as we he lived in New York, and he
Red
got
flag already. Too much?
probably. He was he was a
I'm
principal
joking.
of a middle school or high school in New York.
You never
And-
looked them up on like a school website?
No, I did, and it was him.
Okay.
Like, so all
okay.
the pictures and things that I got were him. And then
Okay.
also he was a published author. He wrote, he wrote
Word.
fiction novels. Yeah.
An
so-
accomplished man.
Yeah.
Distinguished.
And so like there was a book that he was working on. He sent me the draft for, and I love to read it. And we just, as time went on, like we just made plans to never saw each other in person, made plans. Like I really fell for him to the point where I was like in Kansas City completely dickless for like a year because I was so enamored with this man.
Okay.
And I'm talking about 26 years old in my prime, okay? So then he had a friend of his that he knew since high school, and like he added her to the group, and it was another lady, and like they were older than me, and so I don't have older siblings. So sisterhood is very important to me, and I believe in kind of like absorbing knowledge from people who are older than me, especially women, and so I felt like they kind of took me under their wing and kind of saw me as a little sister or whatever. So as time went on, one of them confessed to me that, and she lived about an hour away from where he was, confessed to me that she always had feelings for him.
Okay.
And that, and that she went out on a date with a guy. He got really, really handsy with her. He kind of left her abandoned, right, wherever they were. And she had to call the guy that I was with to come pick her up. And she went into this whole Captain Save a whole thing where she kind of like, he picked her up, and then she like kissed him and whatever. And like nothing happened beyond that, but whatever. So I had anxiety so bad. I remember going to church and my Kim's mama prayed for me. Kim Eggleston. Her mama prayed for me. Her and my first lady. And I just like, my nerves were just shot because I'm just thinking to myself, like, I'm 26 years old. I'm a single mom. I live at home with my parents. This woman has this education or whatever, and she can offer him so much more. And, what if he leaves me for her or whatever? And when I say like we were close, like we talked every day, all day. Like we had really gotten a close relationship. We were super, and I'm definitely, I'm a conversationalist. Mental's everything to me. And it's nothing like being or having, even if it's not a relationship, having a friendship, whatever, with somebody who you can just be yourself with.
100%.
Let your hair down with, like you just you. Like there's no type of facade. You could just being yourself.
Yeah.
So there was one. It was her, and then it was another lady named Winter, and Winter was she was a therapist, and so I have a Facebook group of friends. We've been in this group for about 13, 14 years. We're all very close knit. It's like 15 of us. That's it, right? And so I thought enough of them to add them to this group. And as time went on, one of my homeboys, his name is Mac. He lives in Houston. He posted in the group and he was like, hey, isn't this Winter? And it was screenshots of like a blog online, and the girl's name wasn't her name, and I couldn't understand it. And like when I say my mind couldn't wrap around, I was like, what does this mean? So basically, her profile was not her. It was a fake profile of her, like using somebody else's pictures.
Okay.
With a completely adopted, made up persona. And and who befriended me, her and this other woman, and they were him. Pretending to be these two other women that befriended me that I was getting advice from and confiding in.
Hold on. So, dude ain't real.
He's real.
But somebody else was pretending to be him.
He was pretending to be two women.
Yeah. But he also was
hold
come to find out. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm trying to
come to find out though is that because I confronted him with it. Like
he's real.
Mhm.
He's absolutely 100% real.
Mhm.
These two other women that you were confined to were him as well.
Mhm.
Why would he do that? That is
But
insane.
this is the thing though. And I confronted him with it and come to find out.
Hold on. So the whole Captain Save-A-Hole kiss story was him talking about him of him that never happened.
That is insane.
That is wild.
That is really insane.
Yeah.
Psychotic.
And even though it was him, he also had made up. He supposedly got a job with the Department of Education, in DC, and had moved to DC, which DC and New York are far from each other, so it's not far.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so that was all made up because I remember like it was like a huge position for him. He was super excited about it. He had interviewed for it. Like he even was describing the other candidates and shit like that. I remember that's when I worked at Coach. I bought him like a Coach wallet.
Oh.
To like,
I remember when you worked at Coach.
Yeah.
Hey now.
To like, yeah, because I think that's the first time I saw the girls.
Mm.
And I actually like I didn't tell him, but I shipped it to him.
Okay, yeah.
And the shit came back returned, undeliverable.
Careful.
But it took like a month for it to come back.
Yeah.
Almost like they were trying to find the office or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And so come to find out, he's real. He's actually a published author. I could give you his name. You could go buy his books off Amazon and everything. But what it was is he was using these scenarios and pretending to be in love with me as material for a new book.
Damn. Oof.
So the whole thing of him pretending to be these other women.
Y'all, I'm talking about a year and a half of my life.
World. That is crazy. That is crazy.
Sending me gifts delivered to my job.
And this is what he told you.
That's crazy.
So what it is, it's kind of like.
So he create all these characters he created in his book.
That is freaking.
That's crazy.
Insane. Yikes.
And it's almost like he needed to get a real reaction from a real woman to put it, to put it all together.
Create the
I remember confronting him with this. I was down in Alabama. My mom's from Mobile. We used to go see my grandma every summer, and I remember confronting him with this, and he pretty much came clean, and he was like, "You do understand that this will probably be the last time we ever talk."
Damn.
Just heartless like that.
I mean, yeah, like sheesh.
But y'all, like I remember, like there was it wasn't Christmas, but it was like the wintertime, and he was supposedly driving to see me. I took a week off work. Had paid somebody to keep Aiden for me, like paid some, like my matter of fact, my like his godparents, but like not so much paid them, but if you're gonna have my kid for a few days, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Aiden was like a year and a half. It ain't like he was a big kid who you have to take care of.
Baby.
You know what I'm saying? So like I remember, and it actually was where he was driving through there was like a snowstorm. So I believed it and took all this time off work.
Yeah.
And he never showed up, but I know now he never planned to.
Good God.
And I was completely enamored.
Facts.
And there I have a girlfriend. Her name is Stephanie. She's on my Facebook right now. We sat right next to each other at work. She knew because I talked to her about it every single day. And when the shit happened, I could have picked her up off the fucking floor. Like she was like, "This nigga would send you the most beautiful roses to work." Like I remember one note was like, "I tell you I love you every day, but today I'll tell you a dozen plus," or something like that. And it was like he would always send me.
I'm gonna
shit.
use that. I was about to write that down.
Brandon's girlfriend. That was not an original quote.
I would never do that. I would never do that.
I will.
And she listens. So I would never do that.
But like when I say, but it was so crazy because when Matt posted the picture, he was like, "Hey," I was like, I found this blog online and these pictures look, and it was the exact pictures that were on her profile. And I was just like, and I knew she looked good for her age.
Yeah.
But like literally, y'all, like my brain was so like I was like, I don't understand what this means. Like they had to spell it out for me. 1 + 1 = 2.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, so let's go back.
That's crazy.
Help me understand how you found this out again. So your friend that you added to the group, you thought he would be cool. He found out.
No, this guy was already in the group.
Okay.
So this group is like a family. We still have an active group to this day.
Okay.
And so I added the guy that I was
in
love with.
Yeah.
And his 2 friends that I had grown to love like older sisters. Because when you're like constantly texting people and talking to people all day,
that you got to love.
Don't laugh at my pain.
No, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just.
Goddamn.
I'm
you
laughing
see what happens,
at the
ladies,
whole,
when you try to be vulnerable and open your heart to me.
I'm trying to get the understanding.
It's crazy.
So the 2 friends that you grown to love like sisters were actually him.
That's crazy.
Oh, that nigga was good. He was a writer.
So you added this nigga 3 times basically to the.
Matter of fact,
insane.
these pictures are probably still in my damn blocked list on Facebook.
Listen, I want to know dude's name and find this book. Not because I want to read it.
We'll talk. No, what's
but
crazy is he's a brilliant writer.
I want to read it. I love reading.
That nigga's a brilliant con artist too, apparently.
And I'm about to get us royalties because he owes you money.
That is insane.
No, for real though. That nigga do owe me money.
So you added these 3 people to the group. Okay. And then what happened?
So we were all like, it got to a point where it was kind of uncomfortable with one of them because she had already kind of confessed to me she was in love with him.
Because she showed you that.
Yeah.
So was he using for the book, or was he using this to try to break y'all up?
No, I think that he was using it for material for a book, and he
so
never confirmed, but he didn't deny it either.
He's a fiction writer.
Yeah.
I suppose.
So, but the thing is, she came to me like a woman to woman, like Barbara and Shirley came to me like, "Hey, I've had a crush on him for a long time. Like, this is my time. Like, I understand you love him, but I don't give a fuck because I'm going after what I want." Type situation.
And this was him talking about him.
Listen.
That's crazy. That is insane, bro. You talk about con artists.
So and then so that happens. So how do you find out again?
I only found out, and I wish I could find the post on Facebook. I only found out because the group that we were in, one of the fellow members, his name is Mac. He's not from here; he's from Houston.
Okay, shout out to Mac.
He was just online. I don't know if he was on Instagram or he wherever he was looking, but he saw a picture, and it was her profile picture, but it was attached to a blog with a completely different woman's name.
So he found the girl that your guy pictures that he was stealing using. He found those actual pictures of the real person that this guy was pretending to be.
Yes.
Yeah,
and he wasn't looking for him. He just found him.
He just found him.
Yep.
Hey, that's a wild coinky dink.
So he hit you up like, "Hey, this looks like old girl that's in this group."
Yeah,
but this
he was like,
this ain't her name.
Yeah.
So then, what type of research did you do to come to the bottom of it?
I didn't do any research. Like he posted enough screenshots to where, but I was just like, I was confused. Like literally, like it was like me believing my entire life an elephant was a monkey, and I'm just not finding out that it's not. Like I was confused. Like I didn't understand.
I get it because I'm confused. That's why I'm asking me questions. I'm like, how?
Like I couldn't put my hand around. I was like, what does this mean? Like, what you mean? Like,
good God.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's some stuff on a Lifetime movie.
So when you
for real,
when you approach him with it, how do you approach this?
I honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't even fucking remember. Like I don't even remember. I just know that I don't like.
Did you approach her like it was her?
No, I didn't approach her because at the time
she knew it wasn't her.
I knew it wasn't her.
Knew it was a whole nigga. The whole nigga.
But she didn't know it was a nigga yet. She just know this.
No, she did know.
I'm saying
when she approached dude.
I'm saying it's like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Mac posted a picture saying, "Hey, this looks like Winter, but this ain't Winter."
Yeah.
So initially,
did you approach Winter and say, "Hey, Winter, why this girl got your picture?"
Initially, I was gonna do that. Like initially, I'm thinking, "Oh, she's faking pictures and stuff like that." But then I started thinking to myself, if she's faking pictures and he know what she looks like, and the other chick knows what she looks like, why wouldn't they say something?
Right.
And so imagine me being the blondest of the blonde.
Been in this group
like
for so long.
I sound green as fuck. And so I'm like literally in the comments trying to sort this out. And it took one of my homegirls to say, "Bitch,
yeah,
that's not her." you've been catfished. Like that is somebody
God.
that's not them at all. And I wish I could find.
That's terrible.
I'm really over here looking too.
Trinity.
I'm saying.
It's 3 and 1.
That's crazy. That like seriously, this could be like a movie on Lifetime or Tubi, one or the other, or both.
Definitely too, because it's ghetto as
Yeah,
fuck.
that's crazy.
Here I am
Good
trying to come up with all
God,
this
man.
material to write. Thinking
Right.
I can just go get my material by faking to be somebody else.
Just gonna be a con artist
Let
real
them
quick.
write it for me.
Yeah, right? That's crazy.
Yeah,
Good
but I mean, I'll
God,
definitely
man.
give y'all his name. Like, no, not right now.
Yeah,
Sure,
put it
yeah,
out.
yeah.
And I
Wow.
still got his like manuscripts and shit in my email. I'm so sure.
Word.
That
No,
is-
that's crazy.
wow.
Good
But
God.
even for him to share all of that, knowing he's lying.
Yeah, that's just.
She would even make like posts in a group that were like what you call it, subliminals referring to him,
hmm
talking about unrequited love and shit like that. And like, yeah, like when I say really fed into that shit,
Is he like a best-selling author though? Because it's like, bro, was it even worth it?
I mean, until I like met him, I had never heard of him. But it's a lot of fucking authors that you never.
That's
heard
what I'm
of.
saying. So I'm like, bro, like you did all this, and like
That book-
you
And
probably
And that's
didn't
the
even
thing
sell
is like,
much.
was this fun for you?
So you
Yeah,
would
like-
you would play with somebody's heart just for material.
that's no,
That
that
is
is
crazy.
maniacal.
And I literally like
that is maniacal.
like Stephanie. She could corroborate my story because she was like you know how you always have the one friend men are different. But like there are typically women have like one friend who knows the ins and outs of all of our relationships and dating and things like that. Like she knew everything,
Mhm.
that was going on.
Yeah,
And like when I told her like what the deal was, she was like, "You could have knocked her over with a feather." She was like, "I don't understand. Like, what do you mean?"
Yeah, like you see me, like I was just going on.
And you're
listening
sitting
up
next
there.
to me at work, so you
And I was
see
like,
the
hold on,
flowers,
wait,
you see
hold
the
on.
gifts being delivered and all that.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying?
That- he spent money on this.
yeah, that's crazy.
That's the thing. And besides that little the clearance wallet that I got him that I probably spent like $50-$60 on, like I got it back.
Mhm.
Like I actually gifted it to the next nigga that I dated. But
Merry Christmas.
I mean,
Like, Merry Christmas.
I actually want that shit back because it was a really nice
Yeah.
card case. But outside of that, like I didn't come like it ain't like he was like, "Babe, I need $100." Or, "Babe, my car."
Yeah.
Like if anything, he was trying to better my life.
that is
That's I just
wild.
don't. Good God, man.
That is wild.
That is a crazy story.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
Yeah, you were catfish.
Damn. Hey,
It's like
man.
catfish in the weirdest type of way.
Mm-hmm.
It is because
Because when
I
you-
wasn't expecting that.
When you
I was
first start
not
telling the
expecting
story, you like this. No, he was really him. I'm like,
that. Yeah, where's this
you
going?
don't sound like you got catfish.
Yeah, like
But
That
imagine,
is
but
insane.
imagine like you in a relationship, right?
mhm.
And like you and your girl going through something, and you confiding and venting to Rece and Carlos about it,
Uh-huh.
just to find out they ain't Rece and Carlos, they her. Because there's things that we're gonna say.
Just thinking about that is like
You
hella
know,
scary.
But you,
I'm right here.
but
Good
you,
God, that's so scary.
Real.
but you, because there's things you're gonna say to there's things you're gonna
Yeah,
say
it's
to a
very
friend.
different. 100%.
Like girl talk is different, and nigga
Good
talk is different
God.
than you talking to the person that you with. You really like being
That
like
is
straight.
a scary thought.
That is wild.
Gum.
I better be careful who y'all
man.
talking
Hey,
to in
man.
y'all
Yeah,
inbox.
nah, real
And
talk.
just-
Vet these
but
people
hold
y'all
on,
talking
a disclaimer,
to.
y'all. This is 2011. FaceTime didn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
that's
like,
true. Yeah, that is
I
very
think
true.
that I'm trying to even think if I had like I don't even know if I had a laptop then for like
Mhm.
Skype and shit like that.
Right.
But like we talked and text and sent pictures. Like if
So
If
hold
I'm
on,
like-
so did y'all like? Did he use a girl voice or something when he's talking on the phone to you?
so no, the ladies, I
Yeah.
never talked to
You
them.
never
We would just
talked to
always
them. It's
message
just
each
always
other.
message.
Ah.
But I have Facebook friends like that to this day that is
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Like I have in the same group. There was matter of fact, Mac. Never met him in person.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like I have a homegirl who lives in Philly. And when I was dealing with the death in the family, she works for airlines. She was getting ready to put me on standby with her discount. We've never met.
Hey,
We've never
man.
talked. We have each other's phone numbers and we've texted. I don't even know what her voice sound like.
I need to find
that's-
better friends that got connects like that.
You know,
what
but
kind of
like,
connects y'all got?
We real.
I guess.
Not to worry
and I'm
about that.
really over here trying to find this old ass post.
Good God, man.
That is
Yeah, no, that's
wild.
crazy.
So that is the true life Catfish story, y'all.
Oh,
Catfish
man.
Chronicles Volume 1.
Yeah, and I mean,
we need to do this again. I
But
want to hear more
seriously,
catfish stories now.
because
Like,
it's
good
like-
God.
Bring
but my
somebody else
disclaimer
on this.
is like, I'm not a dumb bitch. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Like that. Like I'm not.
There's no way you could have known that.
Yeah, like I was just.
no way. Yeah.
Was I younger? Absolutely. You know, I was probably 26.
Because
Did
even
I?
I feel like even in this day and age that could happen because
But it's no excuse for it to happen this day and age because you're going to FaceTime.
Yeah, it's
you're
a
going
lot
to
of-
video
yeah.
messenger.
but everybody
somebody.
don't. I mean, everybody don't do that because, like, I mean, maybe women do
But if they're making excuses for
because
it,
there's
though,
never been a time like, of course, me, B, we see each other, but there's never been a time where we like, hey, FaceTime me real quick.
Ugh, what am I FaceTime my homie for?
Yeah,
Exactly.
so maybe women do. So I can see like a homie, like if
women do, 'cause especially
Yeah,
if you get
women
ready
do.
to go out. Like,
Yeah,
girl, what you
women
wearing?
do.
Let me see your
Yeah.
outfit. You know, like. But in this day and age, if I was to meet somebody long distance, and I have met guys long distance, but we video talk
Sure.
and shit like that,
Yeah.
like it's completely different. But back then,
But see,
It
even if
wasn't
you would have
like that.
video talked him, he would have been him.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
The
Like-
catfish was the friends.
Yeah, if the
And-
catfish was the friends, and
the
sometimes
catfish
like
was the friends, but catfish was also the motive. You
Yeah.
never,
Yeah, that's okay.
you never
okay.
intended to be in a relationship with me because you love me.
Yeah.
You weren't in a relationship with me at all. I was in a relationship with you,
He
and you
used this for book
used
material.
me
Yeah.
for material.
Ooh, that's
For a book.
That's deep. Good.
All my
God.
turmoil, my mental back and forth, the anxiety I was having, thinking I'm about to lose you, and you're such a good guy and all that. You're absorbing all that by means of pretending to be people that I wouldn't
And
normally
he-
be vulnerable.
and he's
you
using
know,
those reactions
Yeah.
to put those reactions into words.
Yes. So me
Damn.
having total meltdowns and like even venting to the other lady about it and like just be and then think about it.
So
as a-
while you're venting to these other women that he's faking to be, that's him hearing your total emotion.
yeah, but
And
I was
that
in a
is
different
wild.
space. So I was a new mom. I was dealing with a child that at the time
Easy as shot.
I
That's
didn't know
like
he had a
serious.
developmental delay. I was also very much wanting to be married
Yeah.
and wanted to give my child a
you-
father.
you
I had
did-
lower
you don't have
self-esteem.
to
You know what I'm
say
saying? So
Like you done nothing wrong in this.
but looking
scenario.
back on it, just gonna people who watch this who be like, I would never. She was dumb. I got a lot of fucking sense.
I mean,
a lot.
and again, this was 2011.
This is 2011.
So like,
And don't
yeah,
say what you'll
FaceTime
never
and all
do.
that kind of stuff
Everybody
just
can-
wasn't like
But
like it is
listen,
somebody's
now.
smart enough to get over on all of us
and
at the end of the day.
No.
and,
real talk.
and when it comes to matters of the heart, like there's things you're gonna believe and want to believe and want to hope is true,
100%.
and then somebody that is not in your heart and that you don't have feelings for like that, and it's definitely possible to have an intimate connection with somebody that you've just by conversation,
Absolutely.
Sure, 100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
which is
1000%.
If
why
somebody say they haven't, they ain't had no good
Yeah.
conversations.
which is why, like, a
Facts.
lot of times, like, I'm not saying I would want my future man or spouse to go out and cheat on me, but the very first time I was on the podcast, like, I said that I would, if it's some random chick in Vegas or some shit like that, I'm more apt to forgive that than a woman that he's developed some kind of bond and
Right.
relationship with,
Yeah,
and
no,
you're
that's
talking
true.
to her about your fears and what you're going through
Right.
and day to day and your problems. That is an
Yeah.
intimate.
And that's so
intimate
easy to
bond.
do these days with social media.
It is.
You can just talk in the inbox and
Yep.
keep it there
Yep.
and build like connections
Yep.
just from inboxing. But I mean, I think that is one of the downfalls of social media
Mhm.
is that it's, again, you just have quick access to people. And if you start entertaining conversation, you know what I mean? You just thinking like, yeah, no, they just a cool person. Next thing you know, you sharing intimate thoughts with them.
Yeah, and at the time I was during the recession, like I was laid off. That's when I got pregnant with Aiden.
Mhm.
So we're talking about me having a child, no job, no money. I was down at my lowest, like rock
Mhm.
bottom. So you're talking low self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? Like feeling like I wasn't like I don't went and had this baby out of wedlock, and it's
Mhm.
been and feeling down on myself, and then I have this man who thinks that I'm the shit,
Oh, yeah. hmm
building me up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so it can happen.
He served you right what you needed
Exactly.
Yeah.
At the right time.
for the wrong reasons.
Daggone.
Yep.
Yeah, that's rough.
Which is another reason why
If you listening, you sucker, you should feel ashamed.
Yeah,
of
nigga ain't listen. But
yourself. Don't send it to him.
but it's
Yeah.
also important, like
on his
when we're
blog
in and out of
post,
relationships, a lot of people try to get in a relationship with when they're broken, and that's not healthy at all.
And
Yeah.
that is real talk.
Is you gonna fall in some shit and put up with shit and deal with shit that your healed self never would.
That's very true.
Say when you starving, you got to be careful what you reach for to eat.
Yeah.
Hey, come on now.
Listen, these gnats about to drive me fucking. Get the fuck out of here. God damn it. Shit.
Good God,
starving,
man.
bro.
Damn. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah.
Like, real talk. I really am. That's terrible.
When I say like wool, like ripped off, I was just like,
yeah. Sheesh.
That's some processing that you just got to sit.
Yeah. Like for a while.
because
Like
then
I
you,
can see that messing up trust in a lot of areas.
And
Yeah,
you,
but
and
then
the
you start
humanity, nigga.
then you start thinking
Shoot.
about like, so when I had this conversation and said this, it was
Right.
this, or when this happened, this was this, or that's why I got that package back because this nigga really didn't move to such and such.
And you
Like
just feel
you
like a
start
fool.
unraveling, yeah. Like seriously, feel like a whole fucking fool, like a whole
Man.
total idiot. Like how in the world could I have let this happen to me?
You question your own sanity.
Yeah,
As you should.
and truth be told, back then I was broke as fuck, paying daycare.
Mhm.
No help from his dad. Still ain't got no help from him. But so I didn't have anything to
You
financially
listen to you,
contribute.
loser.
If that had been now, you know what I'm saying? Not that it would be.
Yeah.
Who knows? Like I'm definitely the kind of woman that if I love you and I'm riding for you and you're struggling, I'm gonna open my purse.
Sure. Yeah.
Like have done it. Probably would do it again.
Mhm.
It just so happens in this case that was not the case. He never required it or asked of anything from me financially. You know, so he didn't take advantage of me that way. But yeah,
Damn. Yeah, that sucks.
yep.
I'm really sorry that happened. That's tough.
But it's crazy though.
No,
like,
it's definitely crazy. Yeah.
And like, and I didn't cry or nothing over it. I was just more like,
Oh, really?
have you ever
State of shock.
Listen,
Like,
I
I
would have
was-
been
I was.
devastated.
but
I
you
was
was-
like-
sometimes you in a state of shock so much that
Damn.
you can't. You don't even got no tears.
no
for it.
serious? And I was just
Oof.
sitting there like, damn.
That's
Yeah, that's tough. Oof.
That is-
So yeah. So I sorry in advance to all the people who was on his post. Y'all was not fucking catfish. Y'all was not.
If y'all got some stories like this, we want to hear from you all too.
Actually,
Yeah.
we 100%
Some
do.
real catfish story. And I know
That-
hat.
Now I know
Yeah.
catfish, and I know I
Right.
thought she was a size 2 when she was a 22. Now I know he said he
Well,
was
that's a
6'2" when
significant
he was
difference.
5'2".
But it's still them.
It's still them.
It's still them. It ain't somebody that put out a whole
Yeah.
lifestyle of two people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what's crazy though?
Dang.
I know somebody who was catfish, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody used his likeness to catfish somebody,
Mm.
and the person that it was used on is long distance. And so imagine me and Ryan, use an
Mhm.
example. We're friends, and she's dating this guy from out of town, and he sends her pictures, and they talk every day and all that stuff like that. And so I got a boo out of town too, and he's coming to see me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when he shows up to visit me, it's the same nigga that is in the pictures that been sending to my homegirl.
But it's not him.
It's one of his friends.
Good God, man.
How small is the world?
That's crazy.
Tell them they should come on the show and tell us.
Tell us your story. Right here
We're gonna
on
change the whole act.
Talk That Real Podcast,
Right.
where we talk about catfishing.
This was real talk.
Yeah,
This
I
was
just- damn.
So like imagine imagine you going to go see your girl that you be looking forward to seeing. And y'all ain't never met, but you fly to go see her, and y'all spend a weekend together, and she introduces you to her friend, and she's like, such and such, you act like you don't know me. You like, I don't.
Right.
And because
Who are you?
Because your homeboy, one of your best friends, has been
Been
using
sending
your
your
pictures to her, been talking to her on the phone, using your picture, pretending to be you.
Damn, what is she, a mud duck,
And
too?
then it's messing up because you're gonna sound like you lying
Right.
to the other one. Like
It sounds far fetched as fuck.
yeah.
And like we ain't talking
Because
about,
picture somebody that has your picture in their phone.
and we ain't talking about like Tulsa or St. Louis. We talking about a whole nother coast.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Your picture
How random is
in your
that?
phone, and she's sitting here to her girlfriend like, "Look, he sent me these pictures." You like, I ain't sent you nothing.
Reese,
because
don't you ever
it-
do that to me.
But no, but for real, because at that point, as the chicks, you thinking this nigga full of shit and he's trying to get one over on
Right,
both of y'all.
yeah.
And he really telling the
he
truth.
really don't know
He has no idea who this girl is.
until they start
man.
comparing phone numbers.
Yeah.
Aha.
And then he like,
there it is.
Then he like, show me what number they came from. And then he like, hey man, that's my boy
Right,
number.
yeah, like,
Hey man,
nigga, what are you doing right now?
cause I'm on the phone right away.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
man.
I'm calling you right away, B.
But imagine,
What we on?
They all hang up.
imagine how
In call.
Imagine how low your self-esteem has to be
To use your homie
niggas
pictures.
pictures.
Well, yeah,
to
that's
catch a
true.
chick.
And pause.
No, real talk though. Yeah, and pause that.
You
Like,
somebody
nigga, you
else.
think I look good, huh?
Nah, dog. You some other
You think I'm
nigga.
handsome, nigga?
You think I'm handsome?
You think I'm handsome?
That's a compliment I do not need.
Oh man, I think we should just go ahead and end it on this high point while we're laughing, because that's crazy.
This stuff.
That is
man.
insane.
We'll have another Catfish Chronicles soon.
Good God, man. Let me turn this music on.
Good God.
I'm
Thank you,
almost-
April. for another
Yeah,
epic
if we're
episode.
telling us your story.
Listen,
Ugh,
I almost forgot about that shit until he posted that, and I was like, ooh.
sheesh.
And I don't even know why. I was just like,
I've never told that story out loud.
Yeah,
you
that's
go.
that is insane.
I can see why.
Right.
There's a lot.
No, real
That's
talk.
a lot. Good God.
Wow.
Right.
Well,
Until next time, like, share, and subscribe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us your catfish number stories in your comment. In our
Please
comments.
do.
Tell them that you want me back permanently.
Oh, well, no. We don't know
Tell
about
Carlos.
that. Well, we don't know about that. All right. We out. Deuces.
I'm cool with it.
Bye, y'all.
All right.